All right, everyone. Welcome to the Underwatch, episode 1. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff in this campaign, but we've got 5 returning members and a returning member from the former Feywatch in Lila. It's going to be really cool to have you here. But before we get started, we've got a couple things to discuss. If you know someone who wants to play in one of my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot, which is 1 spot shorter now, as well as doing one-shots. So send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. The Patreon is live over at patreon.com/GMEric. We've got a lot of fun stuff on there. We also have the GM tip videos, archives, and podcasts available on YouTube. So if you want to go listen to an episode, go check out the YouTube channel. There's tons of stuff on there for you guys. We also have the clip contest going on. And if there's a moment from the episode you like, toss a clip or a timestamp into the Discord channel. You'll be automatically entered to win this enormous half-pound D20 that was made by one of our members. This is going to be going out at the end of the month. They're
As
awesome.
an owner of one of those dice, they are awesome.
They are awesome. And this one, like, you can see through it. There are no bubbles or anything like that. It's amazing. Also, we have the reference site over at toyvoarpg.com. There will be new articles going up this week about what's going on in the Underwatch. But go check that out. We have hundreds of articles up there for you guys to go check out for reference. We also have the Wise Kontiki floating barge bottle openers and Vagridan edition t-shirts over at gmeric.com right on the front page. All right, so let's go ahead.
Yeah, it's fun to give away stuff to the super fans.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone who comes in here is amazing, and I greatly appreciate you guys being here. All right.
Fun on that. I once had a comic project where someone sent us in like a clay figure they made of the main character, just like, hey, I made this, I want you to have it. I'm like, well, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna give it away to a super fan. So what we did was we had hid 3 little messages across the entirety of like the 1,200 long comic archive.
Yep.
And told people, hey, if you could go through and find the 3 numbers and submit that, that'll submit you. So 120 people went to the entire comic archive to pull out those numbers.
Awesome. All right, well, we're going to get you guys started in the Underwatch today because we got a lot to cover and we want to get into it. Some of us have been waiting over 5 months to get back into D&D.
Hello, me.
All right. Well,
Bro needs his fix.
I'm an itch for it.
you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toyvoa. Specifically, we will be down here at the southern eastern corner in the city of Malaja Rock, where you have been recruited by an enigmatic woman by the name of Cass. She has asked you guys to assist her in a project that is government funded. So, before we get into that, we're going to have you guys gathering at a meeting point, at a rendezvous in a deep section of the giant city. As we do so, I'm going to ask that we describe the characters, and we are going to start with Twicky. Twicky? Maybe AFK is
Sorry,
here.
I was
There
muted.
he is. Oh, there he
I was
is.
muted. I didn't realize I muted myself. I was eating Cheetos. I apologize. Twicky is a 2'2" gobek, which is essentially a chicken who does not have wings but has hands, basically like feathered arms and the hands. He has kind of bright green feathers that fade into brown near the tips. He has kind of a wild expression and a big, like, stubby beak. His comb comes through holes in the top of his helmet, which, as you look at him, you start to wonder, like, is that actually a helmet, or is it leftover cooking equipment? You kind of see some old enamel on it that may have been a Dutch oven. His armor, the rest of his armor looks about the same. He's got a walk for a chest piece. His boots aren't really boots because he has little, clawed feet, but he has metal spatulas strapped to his legs going over the top of his feet. He looks very out of place, and slightly timid, just kind of looking around as if he is going to make a break for it at any moment.
Okay. Oz, please describe your character.
Oz is a 4-foot-something mountain dwarf. He's thick, he's broad, he's short, he's stout, and he's really, really old. He's got wrinkly pale skin and scraggly white hair. His eyes are a light blue and almost have a glow to them. He's wearing heavy armor and carries a shield with a featureless white face, a symbol of Imkael, who worships.
Imkael being the god of death that believes everyone is equal in death. Then we go to Lila.
You see a 5'7" human woman. She has green eyes and a pure white hair. You also see that she was wearing like tattered clothes a bit. Her face is covered by a bandana. She has sort of a western, southern look to her. And she does have a cowboy hat on.
Darwin.
So a moss green kobold that is partially actual moss and the rest green scales. 2 feet tall if he stands on his tiptoes and you count the horns. Yet he walks in with a dragon's worth of swagger, wearing a snakeskin loincloth and a vest that used to be fancy, but all the embroidery has rubbed off over time. He walks in with a majestic gnarled quarterstaff that is the epitome of a really cool stick you'd find in the woods. The only thing that looks actually manufactured on his frame is a holy symbol of Odhigi, goddess of unrealized potential, hanging on his belt.
Awesome. Thunder.
Thunder is an absolute unit of a centaur. He stands about 7'8". That's the human part. The horse part is, it's hard. I don't know. Withers, hands. I don't know how that stuff works. He's Clydesdale size. He's a big boy. His muscles bulge as he stands there with his arms crossed. He has long blonde hair and piercing blue eyes as he's waiting patiently where he was told to go by the guildmaster of the place where we're supposed to meet.
Now, I have a question. If
Yes.
Thunder were to wear pants, how many legs would they cover?
That's a good question. That's the old internet meme. How do centaurs wear pants? Is it just the back half, or is it like all 4 legs? And that is, a conundrum for the philosophers of our time. And Thunder is not that person.
Understood.
So
Veil.
you're not wearing any pants, what you're saying.
No pants.
No pants. I mean, he's wearing. I get chainmail, which I guess is barding, which counts, I guess. So it's
Okay.
more like draped over him than
He has a kilt on.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is weird because bards are normally the ones exposing the naughty bits, not covering them up.
Yeah, it's like horse parting, I guess. So he is armored. He's not completely.
So he's
naked.
wearing a chainmail skirt.
Basically, yeah.
Or you could say he's Donald ducking it.
Understood. Mr. Vale.
Okay, so Mr. Vale would be a humanoid. Looks like a human, but not exactly like a human. He's about 5'8". He's very lean, wearing lots of dark clothes that are dirty, not like muddy dirty. They look like they're old dirty, like kind of falling apart even in some places underneath his leather armor. He's got long black hair, but down past his ears to his neck. He has blue eyes, but the eyes are not like the centaur's blue eyes. They're just pale and emotionless, and he looks emotionless too. He's also very pale blue, almost like he just got out of very, very cold water. He's gonna have dark bags under his eyes that kind of circle around. he's going to be holding intently a little book with his finger in it, kind of denoting a page that he had left off on. And he'll be with the group, but he's going to be distracted, kind of not paying attention, as if he's trying to hear something.
Okay. Cool. You each are familiar with each other, having worked together in the past. As you guys are approaching the rendezvous, you find yourselves going down a series of tunnels, following a map that leads to where Cass has asked you to go. Can I get history checks from each of you as the first roll of the campaign?
Sure, this will go over well.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Say, I'm wondering if we had inspiration left on our character at the end of the last campaign, does that carry over?
You all have inspiration to start the campaign.
I didn't know that. Yes.
So, Lila will benefit from Echo Rex's lasting inspiration from the end of the last campaign. Cool?
Well,
Sure.
That works.
All right. So, Lila and Vale, the two of you would have heard of these passages that you were passing through. These lead towards a section of the city that is generally regarded as exceedingly dangerous, forgotten, and as you are passing several of these doorways, you see royal seals that have been recently broken. You are on the way to the Sanctum of the Starfallen. I put that name in chat. It will be a very important one for the entirety of the campaign.
And Eric, did you say that we have adventured together before?
Yes, that's how you come. You guys are level 2.
So we're going to have to come up with some shenanigans, or we can just make them up on the fly for things that we did in the past.
Indeed. And we can go ahead and, because you asked this, Oz, I'm going to ask each of you to roll 1d12 to determine how many months you guys have been in the guild together.
Fresh meat.
Darwin's the fresh meat. Twickie's been around for a while. Oz, about half a year. Thunder, about 4 months. Lila's been here for just as long as Twickie, so there might be something going on there. We can ship that.
don't eat me.
Vale came shortly after Twickie and Lila. Awesome. Well, so that's how long you guys have known each other. As you're making your way down towards this Sanctum of the Starfallen, you're passing these giant seals of Exarch Crossvag. I'll put his name in chat for you here. Exarch Crossvag is the giant ruler of Melaja Rock. He rules with an iron scepter and the aid of the great dragon Skybreaker Kydron, an enormous red dragon that is known to break the sound barrier, capsizing ships simply by flying past them. Exarch Crossvag is a fair, just, yet ruthless king. He has been in power for the better part of 300 years. He has a daughter and a son who are vying for power, but that doesn't matter to you guys because you're getting away from them and working on the everyday things that the guild has you do. Cass has employed you well, and all of the equipment that you currently have on your persons was provided to you by the guild during your past jobs. So,
As if a guild could find a stick this nice.
Indeed.
Just have a stick.
well, the opportunity to find the stick was given. or were you born with it?
I'm no politician. I wasn't born with a stick shoved somewhere.
Oh, okay.
He ain't no fortunate son.
So, as you are approaching the rendezvous down these formerly sealed tunnels and banned passageways, is there anything you'd like to do before arriving where Cass has asked you to meet?
Twiki is gonna be kind of like interspersed with the pack, kind of like walking like between their feet a bit. Occasionally pecking the ground if he thinks he sees something tasty, but he's just kind of like looking around as he. Chickens, much like cats, love going through people's feet, so that's what he's doing.
Wiki, you gain 3 pebbles.
Yeah, I eat them.
I would like to try and sneak
Yeah,
up behind.
Don't you
Twiki.
need them for your gizzard? Yeah.
We have established that the Gabak have gizzards. Thank you.
Which one are they talking about?
Which gizzard?
Yeah, which gizzard?
Wow. We're going there already.
Right back in.
So does that mean your chef name is the Gizzard Wizard?
Wow.
No, that's
And
me.
so
I'm the
begins.
geezer wizard.
Geezer wizard, yeah.
Well, I have a passive. My guy's a passive perception of 12. Is there anything that we notice?
You, other than the seals that have been broken, you can see that there's been a lot of foot traffic in the area. The dust that is on the floor has been kicked out of the way. Lots of shuffling of feet. There's a couple splinters that are out of place, some pieces of wood where something has banged into the wall and broken. But other than that, it looks like there's been a lot of foot traffic recently, but this place has not been cleaned in hundreds of years.
So
Right,
Darwin's gonna
Darwin,
try
they
and-
can't afford a stick. They can't even afford to clean this place up.
Well, they can't have my steak. It's best steak.
Here. Back.
Darwin's gonna just walk up behind Twiki, softening his footsteps until he says, almost right next to his ear, "Treats time?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Treats time?"
He freaks out and like flaps his arms and like kicks his leg out and then like runs around for a minute before looking at you. Like he's just like super poofy and he doesn't even respond.
Oh,
Yeah.
fluffy time.
Yeah, Thunder has been walking in the back out of courtesy because, otherwise he'd be filling up the entire hallway. But, he stumbles a bit as he tries not to step on the chicken. And he just rumbles, "Be careful."
Will you accept the term of chicken, or will you insist on Gabak?
I mean, at this point, I think he'd be fine with chicken.
He doesn't
I
find
wasn't
that
able to-
racist?
I mean, he kind of is a chicken. He's the big one. You know what I
Understood.
mean? Like, if you call the Baxi a cat, like some of them are gonna take offense, some aren't.
Very well.
He's a little too cowardly to really speak up for himself like that.
Understood.
Besides, it's not racism; it's speciesism.
As
All
long
right.
as he does it.
Although anything against against humans can qualify as racism because humans will try and breed with anything.
We're not going to go into that. I don't care what conventions people go to. They do that on their own time. So,
I mean, we've got a half horse in the party.
it's true. All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to do before arriving at the rendezvous?
Lila is going to try and pick up Twiki, just so that Thunder can walk freely and not have to worry about a smaller creature.
Now we're stepping on him.
I don't want him to step on him.
Okay. I need you to, because he went AFK for a moment, I'm going to ask you for your athletics check, please, Lila. Unless you beat
Here
a
we go.
20, no. You did not catch Twiki.
Okay.
He's fast.
Yep. It's
Damn
a
you.
chicken. All right. So as you guys arrive at the rendezvous, you find yourself coming up to a stone door where the architecture changes from solid and carved stone to more of a cave. And you find yourselves here. You walk into a small room with a drop-off behind it. The room is dimly lit, the only sources of illumination being a few torches and the faint glow of arcane sigils written on a couple of the potions on the stone table. The air is thick with the scent of parchment, steel, and the ever-present dampness that clings to Malaja Rock's underground. Cass stands before you, her arms at her sides, and her sharp gaze moving from one of you to the next, weighing each of you in turn. Her voice is low but commanding, each word measured and purposeful. You've all heard the stories. Whispers of the sanctum of the Starfallen, of horrors buried beneath a stone. But let me tell you the truth. The sanctum is not just some forsaken ruin. It's a wound. Festering wound in the world. Bleeding darkness into the cracks of reality. And unless we do something about it, that darkness will spread. She unfolds a worn map on the table, matching the one that you used to get here. Pressing it flat down with one gloved hand, the ink is old and the parchment is brittle. Beyond what your maps hold, hers show an underground fortification, long lost to history. Decades ago, down this horrible hole, there was an order stationed here. Warriors of Supuru. Defenders of strength and honor. They built a bastion, known as the Underwatch, to hold the line against whatever nightmares festered below. They failed. No one knows why or how. All we know is that they were wiped out, and their stronghold was lost to time. She taps a finger on the map, tracing a new fracture in the stone that matches with the crevasse behind her. This was forced open by a recent earthquake. The earth has shifted, and the way is open again. And now something stirs down there. Something old. And something hungry. She straightens up, folding her arms. A team of adventurers went down there last month. Unsanctioned. They're the ones that broke the seals. They didn't know what they were getting into. 2 of them managed to crawl out. The rest were taken. The reports are that orcs dragged them deeper into the sanctum and closed the doors. And that means over the past month, whatever's gone down there has developed. It means that the stronghold, our future foothold, is infested. She takes a step forward, her gaze locking onto yours, each in turn. That's where you come in. Exarch Crossfag has given me a commission. The Underwatch will rise again, and you're going to be the ones that claim it. She gestures behind her to a set of thick ropes and climbing gear, already prepared near the gaping shaft that plunges into the darkness below. The faint echo of something skittering drifts up from the depths. So, she smiles at Thunder. You rappel in, secure the fort, drive out whatever's lurking down there. She looks at each of you in turn. Once you have control, we'll rebuild. We'll reinforce and push deeper into the sanctum. But mark my words, this is no simple job. If the Underwatch fell once, it can fall again. Once the foothold is secure, use this sending stone, and I'll get the civilians to start bringing down supplies. She offers the party 1 sending stone. Who would like to take it?
Vale can take it.
Okay. Vale, go ahead and add a sending stone into your character sheet. Cass releases the stone into your hand. Don't lose it. You're not just
speaking of which,
yes.
Eric, could you toss us a handout for all labeled party loot?
Yes, I can. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Go ahead and do that for you here. Twiki has dropped a present upon the floor. All right, so.
Well, it's better than Thunder dropping one of his presents.
Right?
No,
There has to be
Thunder.
bodily fluids involved somehow.
Thunder is civilized. Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
left a
chicken
party loot handout for you guys there. Everyone can edit it and everyone can see it. It's in the journal. Cass grips the hilt of her dagger, resting her palm on its pommel. You're not just adventurers. You're the spearhead of something greater. If we succeed, we will forge a stronghold in the depths, a bastion against the horrors below. If we fail, then we'll just be another forgotten story in the dark.
But I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die either.
This seems much easier fix. Much easier fix. Okay, you go that way and points towards the ocean, and you diggy to the ocean, and then this place goes blip 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 and washes away all the bad stuff.
I like water.
She looks at you all. That won't solve it. That'll just drive it to the surface faster. So, it's time to carve your names into history. But you can't do so unequipped. So, we've collected some supplies as part of the commission. Each of you can take 3 of these healing potions.
Is that in addition to the 5 we started with, or
Yes.
are these okay? Just checking.
Those 5 are from previous adventures.
Okay.
Oh, Darwin's not going to hesitate. He's going to dart forward and go, yay, pick up his 3 and dart back to the group.
We also have 3 vials of acid. For those who would want that.
I will take that.
You're going to take 1 or 3.
I'll take 3. If anyone wants anything, they can ask me for it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Better to what is it? Do and then ask for forgiveness later, or how's it go?
Yeah.
So,
Something like that.
you have
Something like
3
that.
vials of acid here. There is
Oh,
1
Thunder, you might want
vial.
to fix your name in Discord.
Yep. Brendan needs to update his display name in Discord. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. There is 1 vial of Alchemist's Fire that she will provide you. And then there is 1, this is very expensive, greater potion of, sorry, wow. 1
Greater
Potion-
mana potion.
greater mana potion. That's what I was trying to say. Brain farted hard there. 1 greater mana potion. She will provide you with 1 scroll of Revivify. This is the commission from Exarch Crossvag. She will hand you guys one length of rope that is 50 feet long and a grappling hook.
Thunder will take that. He'll reach around and put those in the saddlebags that he's carrying.
Okay.
Twiki will get the scroll of Revivify.
Will you take the scroll
Um,
case with it?
Yes.
Okay.
And put it in my backpack.
You're going to put it in your backpack. Okay.
Yep.
And to clarify, that was 3 potions of healing each, not total, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And he goes, is anyone gonna grab that bright blue thing? And he's like staring at it. You can tell it's the colors, not really the item that's getting him.
Go for it.
I'll put it in my backpack. Someone might need it. And he says that he's holding it in his hands, like it's like a child with an apple or something like that. He's just like holding it and he's just like staring at the bright colors.
This backpack contains a total of 18 rations. Enough to last your entire team 3 days.
Oh, they won't worry about that.
I will take it.
18 rations? That weighs 36 pounds. So
It weighs
Screw it,
more
I'll
than
take it.
Twiki does.
yeah.
Twiki's gear weighs more than Twiki does.
Yes. You know what? Thunder will take the bag with the rations in it, and he'll put them in the saddlebags as well. You said it was 18?
Yes, 18 rations.
Thunder.
You wouldn't want to be irrational.
Right?
Thunder, you don't need to carry those unless you really want to.
It's
But
fine.
Take half.
Do you not like my cooking? Is that what you're saying?
So 28. I'll
I
carry
think
it.
he's more concerned about the old phrase, "I'm so hungry I could eat a horse."
It's more that
Ben?
he can carry 570 pounds, so like it's fine. he just looks at it and says, I'll carry it. It's fine.
Lastly, there is a backpack over here full of wood, a healer's kit, and an extra bedroll.
Twiki will grab the healer's kit.
Awesome. So, because
What
it's
else was in there?
fun, it was wood, enough wood for fires to last you 2 days,
Okay.
and then a healer's kit and a bedroll.
Okay. I'll take the wood and the bedroll just
Okay.
in case.
Awesome.
So Thunder looks at Cass and he raises his hand.
Yes.
Chief Cass, we go down, kill enemies, capture fort.
Yes. Go down, kill enemies, clear out the fort, establish a foothold. Based off of this map, the majority of the fort lays to the west once you get down there.
Which way's west? He's because he looks up. We're underground. He can't tell.
She smiles and will point towards your left. So we're going to go ahead and pull up a lovely battle map here for you guys. Because we got to do this fun thing where we put you guys on a setting image of the battle map that you guys are on.
Oh, good. They brought a crane. That'll make things easier.
Actually, we have 2 cranes.
We lost Vale somehow. Hopefully Vale will be back momentarily.
So Twiki comes over here and you see him put down a camp stove, and he's he gets a little fire going. You see him oddly cooking. It's over in this little corner. He's kind of making bubak sounds. He's trying to whistle, but chickens don't really whistle, so he's going like bah, 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 bah. And you see the fire starts to glow. And by the time he's done, he reaches into the pot and he pulls out what appear to be like four little pot pies. And he hands one to Oz. He hands one to Leela. He hands one to Thunder, and hands one to Darwin.
Darwin is very excited about the pot pie and does a bit of a scamper around you.
And this is basically a healing potion that lasts for 8 hours, and it can remove either frightened or poison. Because it's my channel divinity. I make food.
Awesome. Oh, one request. Could we get the name tags on the players turned on? Just because when my vision starts to go, it helps a lot.
Sure, we can put name tags on the player characters.
While Tweaky is doing this, Thunder will pick up one of these torches
Okay.
and he will go over to the hole and just kind of peer over and then just drop it down the hole.
All right. You watch with a little bit of concern. Before it finally hits the bottom, far below. And for just a moment, you see motion around that torch before it goes out.
Sure.
Big hole.
Oz is going to look way up at Thunder. Be like, how are me and you getting down there?
He'll look at the crane. I'm assuming that's what this is.
It is a crane. And for the
This is always a
record,
problem.
guys, just because I want to be very clear about this content was built before they chose their final character sheets, and I told them so.
Okay. You know what we do? We do this back home when we get really big hunts. We just strap the crane around Thunder and just lower Thunder down.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for the labels. Like I could not find Tweaky until you put the label on him.
Yeah, he's tiny.
He a little chicken man.
Is Darwin a small kobold, or is he medium sized?
He is smaller than Tweaky.
All right, so be it.
Like, it's such a size complex.
Yeah. GoBox don't get they are only small. They don't get a medium option.
Is Darwin small?
Is
He
Darwin
is big
small?
of spirit.
Yeah.
Small of
Is
that.
he mechanically small or medium?
Oh, he's mechanically small.
Sorry, that's
Like if you leave a crack under the bathroom door, he will squeeze through it cat style just to see what you're doing.
And the hole is the cliff. Is this sheer or is it
Yep, it goes straight down.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know how to operate the crane, but if anyone's willing to start using it, Thunder just says, "Enemies below."
I will try to operate the crane. Is it down at the moment?
It is currently up.
Okay.
Darwin's going to walk over to the crane and just stands up on it and says, "Okay, you're going to grab that. You're going to pull this. You're going to grab that. You're going to pull this," because he, in his background, has proficiency with sailing vehicles. And this is a common thing you'll find on docks.
It is.
And I'll listen. I'll start pulling levers. If you're wrong, I'm killing you.
And Darwin's just gonna literally climb all over Thunder, strapping the ropes to him, but with experienced claws.
Awesome. Cool.
Just remember, Thunder, if you fall, it was Darwin's fault.
Hey, I'm just glad this isn't 3rd edition where use rope was a whole skill.
You're not wrong there.
Or hey, which way is west? I don't know. Roll into it direction.
He looks like he's trying to say something. Enemies below. Follow fast.
You want me to just, sit on your back and go down with you?
He nods.
Well, we have a word in Draconic for this style of entering the battlefield. Pinata.
Not sure what that is, but it sounds terrible.
I don't know a word.
Wiki's gonna climb onto Thunder's back
Okay,
and grab onto his mane with his little foot claws.
sure.
Normally he doesn't allow people on his back, but this is an exception, so he'll allow it. Also, Tweaky is so small it's kind of hard to notice.
Like all the videos of a cat resting on a horse.
You little.
All right. So,
Oz is going to reach out and put a hand on Thunder and be like, "May MKO bless this moment of your legacy." And he'll cast guidance.
okay.
Thank you.
We could probably stick one more on top. Oz, Twiki rides the head, and one of you tall folk can get on the back.
No. Tweaky special.
On that note, I'm gonna pull the other lever to bring it down.
All right. So, to be clear, we're sending Thunder and Twiki down alone.
Well, unless we can all fit on the on the elevator. So yeah, if there's room, he'll try to make room. But yeah,
You're a big person.
yep.
Is it an elevator? I'm imagining just him.
It's a crane. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a crane with there's a platform. So
Yep,
yeah, if I
there's a
move, you can
platform
see it.
there.
Yeah,
But it's a platform
So
for a
this is-
medium-sized person.
A Twiki-sized platform.
Oh, a poor medium-sized person only.
Twiki will go. Scary lady did give rope with grapple.
I could just slide down the rope when it's
Oh
down.
yeah. So the torch, was it 50 feet ish down, or was it really far
200
down?
feet down, and you can see that there are lengths of rope right next to you there that
Oh.
have been tied off and go down.
Oh yeah,
Just
you guys
that,
can use the
you
rope.
know, centaurs
Oh,
and
okay.
rappelling isn't exactly a great combo.
Technically, just pointing out here,
All right.
under the centaur species feature, where is it? Equine build. Any climbing that requires hands and feet is difficult because of your legs. Yeah, and when climbing this way, each foot of movement costs 5 foot instead of just doubling. So I
5
go.
times.
Yeah, 5 times instead of double. So technically, I could do it. Just imagine, like a goat.
A goat on a rope.
Yep. He craves those minerals. If anyone is interested in ancient memes.
True.
I'm 21. I don't know it.
Well, let's just lower him down and say, "Look at my horse. My horse is amazing."
That's a good. Admittedly, that's a good one.
Well, you guys come down the rope after us.
Well, I figure 2 operating the crane, Darwin commanding the crane, and 1 more going down with him.
All right. So who's going to stay up?
I will.
Oz is going to stay up.
No, Lila.
Lila's going to stay up with Oz.
We're
someone's
keeping
in the
people
crane.
at the top? Are we trying to go down all at the same time? I'm really confused right now.
I'm confused.
Oh.
Yes, I'm also confused. I'm sorry.
One person's operating the crane, so they're staying on top, right? And then the platform's for a medium person, so we can only fit the centaur and the 2 small creatures on top. Then there's a rope next to it, so Oz and myself could try to climb down the rope if we want to get down there kind of close to each other, or we could just go 3 and 3.
We know there's enemies down below.
Well, we know there's something down below. Thunder is just assuming they're enemies.
So is Twinkie. He's a
Hmm.
chicken. He's a prey animal.
Yeah, oh man, I missed Rose already. She could just jump down there and not have to deal with this.
Oh yeah, Brennan walked down it.
Or I miss Aimer because by now we'd have pushed him off the edge.
There's that too, yeah.
Yeah, he'd
Aimer would die.
Yeah, he would have survived this. As long as there's no trees down there, he would have been fine.
So, do you want to go 3 and 3 and leave Darwin alone on top, where we presume there's no enemies?
Chief Cass,
Yes.
he points to the crane.
Yes.
You, and then he gestures to like as if the crane is lowering.
Oh, you want me to
Twinkie
lower the
ha-
crane?
Yes.
Twinkie's signing with his little wing fingers at you, Thunder. Like trying to like help explain what you're trying to convey in hand motions.
That would help if he understood sign language.
Whereas that's why he's using hand motion, because not all sign language is like actual letters, it's like concepts. So like he's like making like a little hand like fishing pole gesture and stuff like that.
She moves over to the crane and can operate it for you guys,
Okay.
which would allow 3 of you to rappel
Right.
and 3 of you to ride down on the
Yeah.
crane itself, should Darwin be allowed to go
Yeah.
on Thunder.
Darwin will also be allowed on his back because he's small. It's not the same as letting someone ride. These are special circumstances. They can stay on his back for now.
The
Okay.
ration's way more than Darwin.
Yeah. I mean, you two total or what? Like 30 pounds each max.
Yeah.
So even with all the equipment I'm carrying, that's another 60. I'm still only halfway towards my carrying capacity. He's a big boy. He's strong.
So, are you ready to descend?
I didn't really like that movie, but yes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Twinkie casts light on his helmet.
Twinkie casts light on his helmet.
Not on his Air Jordans?
No, not as there. He's not Air
Oh.
Jordans yet. He has to
Oh,
find them
not
in the
yet.
dungeon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I believe they're Cluck Jordans, or
Like Jordans.
yeah, are Cluck Taylors, right?
That's,
Larry Bird. Larry Bird.
I like Clark Taylor's. Yeah.
Cluck Taylors, yep. All right, sir. All right, well, Cass is going to begin lowering. Thunder and the rest of the party will have to do their climbing checks. You guys have advantage because you have been set up with the ropes and everything for success. So I need Lila, Vale, and Oz to all roll their athletics checks. You're shooting for a
He's
10.
going to mutter under his breath. Kale, if you take me now, you've got a better sense of humor than I expected.
What do we want with advantage?
Athletics check with advantage. You're shooting for a 10.
Does the 19 work?
19 does work.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Look at that.
So, you guys will descend into the depths. As you arrive, the environment looks like this. You find yourselves descending into an unlit area, except for Twinkie's hat, that glows brightly in this space. Off to the side, you see bones and rubble, and a webbed figure that looks humanoid and huddled. You finally descend to the bottom. The platform clatters to a stop.
That was awfully loud.
The rest of your party descends and alights upon the ground. The ropes stay there, and you feel a tug on the crane, indicating that it will remain there until you guys send a message back.
Is the webbed figure is that a living organism or is it a statue? Or...
It is not moving at the moment.
I was gonna throw a rock at it.
You're going to throw a rock at it.
Yes.
Awesome. As you throw a rock at it, I need you guys to please target your tokens as we will be rolling for initiative. As it bursts outwards with a series of spiders, you'll find yourselves at the top center of the map.
Twiki just cried. Reminds me of home.
I can't see anything. I don't have dark vision, but I think Tweaky's light needs to be
Twiki
on the
should
map.
be on.
Yes.
Let me
I'm on the
turn
map.
on his
I'm
light.
not-
Let me get him up here 1 second. I'm turning on his light. His little hat needs to have light.
Oh.
20 and 20 is
20.
given.
Yep.
There we go.
Because I also don't have dark vision.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't think the initiative tracker's up.
It is not yet. There it is. Now,
Yeah, I had a critical error. I had to go back in. I was seeing text.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm going back into roll 20 now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Hold on.
Yes, sir. All right. So, as you have thrown the rock at that body, a spider comes crawling out of it, and you see the various webs around the room also twinge and vibrate as all of these webs were connected. So, going to roll the spider's initiative. An 8. No, it should have been a 9. I don't know why I rolled twice. So, I need to add Vale on here for his initiative. And Vale got an initiative of... Not yet. Once he gets in here, we will roll for his initiative. But he seems to be having issues today. As you look around, the spiders are skittering around, agitated at the thrown rock. We will go ahead and let Thunder take his action. What would you like to do, Thunder? I know Vale is trying to get his roll 20 working.
He will sigh and pull the glaive that he has strapped to his side, and he will he doesn't have to move. It's actually 10-foot reach, so he can actually poke that spider that's right there.
Okay,
So he's going to attack it.
sure.
Let's see. Boop. That probably hits.
And you strike the spider, slaying it as it is bisected.
We seem to be surrounded, so. And you know that is his one attack for a level 2 character. And actually, you know what? Hold on. I forgot. I'm a centaur. And I have this neat ability. I have to move 30 feet towards the target. I don't think there's enough room in here to do that. No. I guess I could go there. You know what? Yeah, he'll do that. He'll kill that one, rear up, and then charge 30 feet this way.
Okay.
And when he does that, he can use his charge ability to use a bonus action to make a hoof attack.
Awesome.
And
Darwin and
yeah, he
Twiki are
charges.
going with you.
That's fine. Mobile artillery, right? And he is going to stomp on this one right here.
Very well.
Oop, that might miss.
With an 11 to strike the spider, you did miss. As your hoof clatters against the wall, you see sparks as your shoes hit the stonework.
Yep. And that's, well, he has 10 feet of movement left, so he's going to move. And that's it.
And I will take an opportunity attack upon you.
Sure.
With the 14 to strike you.
That misses.
Understood. Cool. Twicky Twintail.
I really wishes he had taken Word of Radiance for some reason now. I'm still holding on to Thunder's mane for dear life here because he's kind of like twitching. You see him like shaking and just kind of like stuttering back and forth. And he's and then I'm going to Toll the Dead this one then.
Very well. So with the wisdom saving throw,
DC 14.
oh, I got a 7.
He's not missing any hit points. Another roll.
As the spider necrotizes, it turns brittle and crumbles to dust.
It fires! It fires! And that's his turn.
Oz, great and powerful. I did it first.
Oz is going to look around and he's going to say, stay close together. He's going to right over here, and he's going to look at this spider over here, look at it intently with his blue eyes, his light blue eyes. He's going to hold up his shield and he's going to flick it, and then he's going to say, Temper pro. How does it go? As he fails to remember how to cast a spell that he used to know how to cast. And he's going to get frustrated and pull out his war pick and then take another step up and swing at it.
Okay.
The 14 hit.
A 14 does strike it,
3 damage.
which is how many hit points a spider has.
Fantastic. Just as I planned.
As the spider is impaled on your war pick, you have a prize.
It's gonna be like, oh, gross. He's going to try to shake it off.
Its little legs curl in around as you shake it off. It's flung against the wall.
Okay. He's just going to move right over here, and that's the end of his turn.
Very well. After Oz has used his war pick upon the spider, we go to Lila Harper.
I will move right here. And I'm going to hit this one with my maul.
As you swing a maul against a spider, the massive hammer swings up. There whistles behind it, and you crush the spider into paste. The goo spreads across your shoes.
And then I believe as a bonus action, since I have crossbow expert, I can shoot a crossbow at this one.
Did you use your maul? Because mauls are two-handed. You don't have a hand crossbow in your hand.
Never mind then. Never mind then.
Yep.
And I'll just move right here.
Now, as a question for style, are you wearing shoes or boots?
I am wearing shoes.
You're wearing
boots.
shoes.
It'd be boots.
It'd be boots?
Yeah, it'd be boots.
Okay. So, as your boots have a new decoration on them, we go to Darwin.
Darwin's looking around at all the spiders, and for a moment thinks maybe big spider, but nah, there's something more fitting here, as he is going to take this flying leap off of Thunder and mid-air change into the form of a giant hyena.
Okay. Cool. So you're changing form into a giant hyena. And I will do it
Yes.
this time, but in the future you can actually just right-click and do multi-sided, and we can turn into a giant hyena.
Oh, I did
Isn't-
not see that. Oh.
Isn't that a normal hyena?
It's probably giant.
Yeah, but
for a
he's
hyena.
small.
So I hope that's fun for shapeshifting.
Okay, it is one size larger though.
One size larger, very well. I will make the mod for Roll20 enabled after the session, so you can change your own
Sounds
size.
Okay, and that's his action, and that's all he's got.
Sweet. As Darwin shapeshifts into a giant hyena, we go to Vale Renevant.
So, let's see.
Because we didn't get
Vale-
an initiative for him, we just went ahead and made him last.
Yeah. That's fine. We're going to attack this spider.
Very well.
And I'll use my.
Oh, yeah, they're right there. Oops.
Ooh.
So
Does an
as
8 hit?
your rapier skips across the ground, you have the first miss of the campaign. You
No,
strike
I missed
nothing
with my
but-
hoof.
Oh, you missed
Yeah.
with your hoof. You're correct.
Yeah.
So your rapier sticks into the webs, being drawn backwards a little bit. It stretches and snaps the webs off, but the point is dirty now.
So he will bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and I moved 1. So I'm gonna move here. Actually, I'm gonna go right there. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
Cool. So it becomes the spiders' turns. And the spiders are going to begin to swarm. And the spiders can move up to 20 feet as they skitter towards you guys. We're going to move simply towards the closest targets because we are primal creatures. As their sleek black bodies crawl across the ground, you're going to move over.
Quit it.
All right. So we're going to start up here next to Oz. Oz, these things don't exactly have tactics. There's nothing to them other than just a hunger. So they're going to try to bite at you, and we will be biting at you, Oz, twice. The first bite will be a 17 to pierce your armor as it tries to crawl into the seam between your boot and your calf.
Doesn't quite make it. 19 AC to hit.
The other one tries to catch right in that soft part, the knee pit, as it goes in with an 18. And why am I rolling twice?
Not the knee pit.
Yeah, the knee pit. I know why I'm rolling twice. I will correct that. All right, so the 18 to pierce you, sir, for 1 piercing damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw if that did get through your armor or suffer
19 AC.
19 AC. Disregard.
I was just gonna try to like shake it off of his leg, but then you can hear like his joints just like pop, and he's like, oh.
As your joints kind of lock up a little bit due to your arthritis, the spiders are still crawling around you, but unable to harm you. We then have 3 spiders. We have 2 spiders that can only attack Darwin. So, Darwin, we will be attacking you twice. The first one will be a 17 to pierce you right through the
That'll
fur.
hit.
Dealing 1 piercing damage. I need a Constitution saving throw of DC 9. You resist the poison from this spider. The second one is a 12 to pierce you.
That will also hit.
Dealing 1 piercing damage and another Constitution saving throw, please. And that also resists the poison. The venom of the spiders doesn't get through to you. This spider here is going to choose to attack either Vale or you. There should be the one up there. Right.
This spider is within 5 feet of me, and he attacked a character.
It is
I'm
not
gonna
yet.
use-
It needs to choose between... These 2 have attacked. This one needs to choose between you and Darwin, so we'll do that
Gotcha.
one now. Now it
thought
attacks.
Okay.
A 21 to pierce you, Darwin, for 1 point of damage.
That'll hit.
Another con save, as Thunder sounds like he's going to be using a Sentinel Strike.
That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be using
Unfortunately,
Sentinel.
I also have Sentinel.
Hey,
No, it doesn't.
we can cover each other. Glaive attack coming down.
Okay.
Oh, I missed.
You miss as your glaive clatters into the stonework. The spider is a little tiny creature, and sparks fly. All right. This one here needs to choose who we're going to be attacking. You will be attacking Darwin. Darwin, you seem to be taking all the attention to the tune of another 1 piercing damage and a Constitution saving throw.
I'm really glad I used my channel divinity before this fight because we can cure poison with it.
All right. That will resist the venom. Fail. In spite of all these attacks that have struck Darwin, there is one spider that tries to crawl up the back of your neck and fails to pierce you. Lila, there's a black, hideous creature that glistens in the light from our friend Twiki's helmet, and with a 12, I bite at you.
No.
Does a 12 pierce you? No? Awesome.
No.
Thunder, as the spiders are all over the place, what would you like to do?
I'm going to unleash my breath weapon. I'm just kidding. So I'm going to again try to attack this. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. Yes, I'm going to attack this spider.
No,
right here.
yes.
No, yes, yes, no.
Understood.
Wada bam, and then I'm going to keep rolling beneath a 6.
As the glaive again misses. Apparently Twiki got tangled in the glaive.
Well, Tweaky's about to go for a ride again, so I have to move 30 feet. Does it say I have to move 30 feet in a line? Let me just double check that. No, if you move at least 30 feet toward a target. I wonder if that means it has to be like a charge.
It has to be a charge.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Well then, well, no, that's it. Well, you know what? He can still move out and get ready to do it again.
Sure.
5. And provoke a bunch of opportunity attacks.
Okay.
10.
Well, I get it.
15. 20.
All right. Then we're going to take 2 opportunity attacks on you. So, opportunity attack 1 would be a 23 to pierce you, sir.
That hits.
That'd be from this spider here. So, you'll
And,
suffer 1 piercing damage. I need a con save as the venom begins to itch. Does it course through your veins? It does not. The second spider bite does not hit you.
Nope. And he's going to move. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, we're going to take a couple more opportunity attacks. Starting
35,
with this one.
40.
So, we bite at you with a 17 to pierce the centaur's thick hide.
That hits.
Dealing 1 piercing damage. Can I get that Constitution saving throw? You're fine. The second one here will also strike at you, Thunder. A 7 will miss you. Darwin, you said you had Sentinel, correct?
I do, but you can't Sentinel if someone with Sentinel is attacked.
Understood.
It's not Sentinel. Wait, what? They're not using Sentinel, they're just using their normal attacks of opportunity.
Right, these are just regular opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's but Thunder has Sentinel.
Right, but Thunder has not attacked.
Oh,
No,
that's right.
No, Sentinel counts is that someone attacks the ally who does not also have this feat.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, 2 warriors next to each other
Understood.
would always have Sentinel.
Understood.
Doesn't say that in the feed.
Checking that real quick.
Oh, there, yeah,
It
it
does.
is there. What the hell?
Yep. And the target doesn't have this feat.
Huh.
That's valid.
I've never seen that before.
It's there. On page 169 of the Player's Handbook, 2014.
Huh. I have literally never seen that. All right.
Well, how often does more than one player in a party take Sentinel?
True. All right. So as Thunder moves away, we go to Twiki Twintail.
He's like, I'm Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Understood. Toll the Dead. I got a 17, which I will resist your 11 necrotic damage, sir.
I rolled the wrong thing anyway. So it works out.
Awesome.
Screaming.
As Twiki is screaming in your ear, Thunder, we go to Mr. Oz.
Okay, he's kind of like still shaking his shield and kind of like tapping it, like, does this work again? And just slams the spider next to him.
Okay. The war pig again
Or
impales
9.
the spider, killing it.
Okay, that will be it for my turn.
Excellent. Lila Harper.
Running right here, and I'm hitting it with the maul.
Lila, as you move there, a dead spider goes flying past your ear and into the wall as Oz is flicked it off of his war pick. using your maul, you slam down into the ground and you see the stone, the flagstone beneath it crack. And then the spider scurries out from underneath there as you missed it.
It's too dark over here.
Awesome.
I'll just kick the floor and that'll be the end of my turn.
You kick the floor. That's called stomping your foot. And
Yeah, a
we
little
will
bit.
go to Darwin.
Well, Darwin's just gonna go right to left as the giant hyena reaches up and tries to take a chomp out of this spider.
Okay. So here. And you swallow yourself a spider.
And then it's going to use a bonus action to rampage and attack again
Okay.
to the one that is beside it.
Unfortunately,
the
that
air.
is missed.
And done.
Okay. Veil Renovant.
Okay, so Vale will again try to attack this pesky spider with his rapier. And he will again miss.
Oh no! Veil! You
Veil.
clatter into the stone, catching the grout with your rapier point.
Vale will look at Lila and say, "These pesky things are tough to get, huh?" And he will again bonus action disengage and move back here.
All right. Cool. Because you disengage, you do not get any opportunity attacks. However, it becomes their turn. So we will begin biting at the nearest creatures, starting with Oz. Oz, a 20 will finally find that top of the kneecap, piercing you for 1 piercing damage. I need a Constitution saving throw with DC 9 or suffer 2 poison damage as the spider's fangs bear down through your flesh. Do we lose Oz?
Oh, nope, sorry, that's me. Yep.
New
And
characters for
a
this.
Yep. Constitution saving throw.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I am me.
Yep. All right, you're fine there, but you did suffer 1 point of piercing damage.
Got it.
Darwin, we will bite at you 3 times. Once will miss you. Twice should pierce you for 1 piercing damage at a con save. As the spiders manage to crawl through your fur and find the fleshy bits underneath, suffering 1 point of damage. The third bite there will also pierce you again. You're going to have those nasty bumps that last for a week with 2 little black dots. It's horrible, Darwin. Lila, we bite at you as we try to catch your inner knee just to the right of your left knee, critically missing and being skidded
that
off your
hits.
boots. A natural one does not hit you. I know you are a masochist for pain as far as your characters go, but no, this time you will not be.
Secret, shut up.
Veil Renovant. Your rapier pulls back up after having missed, and as you come back around, you slide directly into the path of a spider that tries to bite you on the cheek. I believe your hood has blocked it.
Doesn't phase Vale.
All right. Thunder. What would you like to do?
He is going to move. Just hold on. How big is this room? Just checking. Yeah, he can cover the whole room. All right, so he's going to move right here, and he's going to make a melee attack against that spider on top of Darwin. So let's see if I can hit this. There we go. That hits. Kills it.
Yes, it does. And it was which one? This one here?
It was this one right here.
Understood. That one up there. Got it.
And then he is going. I need Twicky to come with me. Sorry, I need a light. He's on my back. And then he's gonna move the remaining of his movement. That was 30 feet, and he's gonna do a bonus action hoof attack against the spider that bit Oz.
Understood.
Yeah, there we go.
As the spider is kicked, it slams into the wall where it dies.
And I think he has 10 feet left, so he is going to move right there.
Okay.
And that's it for his turn.
Twicky Twintail.
He's gonna do a little screaming and like he's gonna be
Yeah.
kind of like you can feel it's like you can feel he's like just gripped onto you like he feels like he's going to die as he tolls to death this guy here.
Sweet. With the wisdom saving throw, I got a 5,
He will take 4 damage.
which necrotizes the spider and it turns to a powder. As the spider's outline crumbles into the ground. Anything else, sir?
No.
Awesome. You know why Twicky would make a low-calorie meal? Because right now he's a light chicken.
He is indeed a light chicken. My new goal is now to be Thunder's permanent torch.
All right. Mr. Oz.
He is going to charge down at this one and take a swing.
Yes, sir?
And miss.
Unfortunately, the pick is just as effective as Vale's rapier.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
Lila Harper, your booted
try
feet. What would you like to
I'm
do?
gonna try something different. I'm gonna grab my crossbow that's on my hip, and I'm going to just shoot at him.
So the maul goes clattering to the floor.
Yes.
Okay. Shooting point blank. You have crossbow expert.
I do, yes.
Very well.
Nice.
So with the crossbow expert, the crossbow comes up into your hand and you impale this spider with the crossbow bolt, hitting it to the
There's
ground.
the damage.
Alright, and I'm moving on.
All right, as you have skewered the spider, please scratch 1 crossbow bolt off your character sheet.
Yes.
That reminds me, I need to remove a rock from my character sheet because I expended 1 on the corpse.
Yep.
I'll eat that rock later, don't worry.
Mr. Darwin.
Well, Darwin has a spider before him, and it looks delicious.
Unfortunately, it's too small for your teeth. As it touches your tongue, you repel back.
And that's it. Done.
Vale Renovant, your rapier has been ineffective so far. What would you like to do?
So Vale thought that he was moving away, and he moves into the space of a spider. So he isn't startled, but he does turn around and acknowledge it, and he'll say, "Oh, so you like the shadows?" And he'll try to hit him.
As you do so, the spider will hiss a little bit.
My keyboard.
As you strike it with the piss of the spider, killing it dead.
And he'll say, "So do I."
For those who
This is
didn't catch
dramatic
that, that's a
level.
reference to the last campaign.
Yes, yes.
All right, anything else, Vale?
No, just being dramatic at level 2.
Very well. Danger Mac at level 2. Well, I have 2 targets for this last spider, and they do not know fear, as we will bite at a giant hyena. After all, it's been effective so far until now.
But they're willing to learn.
All right, Thunder.
Thunder will move up and give it a poke.
Okay.
Boop.
Using the glaive. You will
And that'll
strike
hit.
it.
And it's almost certainly dead.
It is definitely dead. As Thunder's final strike skewers the spider, you guys look around. The threat has been resolved.
Yeah,
Oh,
Thunder
dinner
will.
is served.
Tweaky's gonna hop down and you see him pecking at the spider corpses.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
you are able to
Yeah, you might have
collect a
to
whole
fight
bunch of
Darwin
spider
for a few of
corpses.
them.
All right.
What were we down here for again?
Well, surely those weren't the enemies, and this isn't the bastion that Cass was talking about.
What's a bastion anyway? I was too scared to ask. That lady's scary.
The hyena just mumbles, "Big stone thing."
It's it'll be a base of operations, if you will.
Like a tent camp?
Yeah, like a tent camp made of stone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You will hear Vale in the sending stone. Is everything all right down there?
Bill will respond, yes, we cleared the first area.
I'm going to pull up the ropes and the platform. If you need them, call for them.
Bill will acknowledge. Yep.
Okay? The rest of you don't hear this as the ropes and platform begin getting retracted.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder will root around in his bag and pull out a torch. He probably can't use this because both of his weapons require two hands. Well, I guess the javelins wouldn't. But he offers it to anyone who wants to carry this torch because just in case something happens to Twicky.
I'm going to go pick
Looks
up my
like
maul.
a big frog with a glowing stomach. Where'd Twiki go?
I mean, hold on. Thunder, do you want to be pretty and glowy too?
Yeah, tell the Tweaky, don't eat those. They're poisonous.
I mean,
Hard, difficult fight in night.
Darwin clears his hyena throat. They're not poisonous. They're venomous. And delicious.
Twiki will waddle over to Thunder and kind of point his little hand down, point to Thunder's head and point down.
He'll kneel down, even though I still think he's still 5 feet tall, kneeling down.
Yeah. Twiki jumps up in the air and flaps his little arms and casts light on your glaive.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Sure.
Shaman. And he'll stand back up and he'll go to the door. Would he?
Yeah, we can save the torch.
Yeah. He'll put the torch back in his saddlebags if no one wants to light it. Yeah. But yeah, readying his glaive, he'll. Is this door a pull or a push door, Eric?
It is a push door.
He will. If anyone's standing near him, he'll poke them back with the button into the glaive, just so they get a little bit of safe distance.
Ow.
And he will open up the door with his hand and
Awesome.
see if it
So
explodes in his face.
Darwin's going to turn to Lila and say, "Hey, Twiki's riding. You should ride."
Twiki's on the ground.
All right.
Oh.
So, Thunder, you're moving up to the door?
Yes.
Awesome. So, as you reach out and put your hand on the door, you push forward, and then you feel a tick, a little click, a snap.
Yep.
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw along with Lila and Oz. As a series of needles shoots out.
You got me.
At least it's not a disintegrate ray.
Level 2 disintegrate.
Yeah.
So you will each suffer 4 points of piercing damage as the needles
Dead.
pepper you.
Vale will
he looks
tell
Oh, go ahead.
Lila that looks like it stung. Did you pick up the weapon that you dropped earlier?
I did.
Okay, good. We're gonna need it.
All right. So Thunder, do you wish to continue opening the door?
Well, first he'll grimace and pull out the needles that I'm assuming are in his pec. He'll just pull them out and drop them on the floor.
Let me get it, and I'll go and try and that way he doesn't hurt himself more trying to, since he can't really see it.
Yep. As you look down, you realize that the floor is scattered with these.
Mm,
Is it locked?
Would you try to open it?
I mean,
You tried and it moved.
well, yeah, he's assuming the trap is already disarmed. He doesn't know if it reloads or not, so he's going to open it again.
All right. I need you and Lila to make dexterity saving throws.
Maybe I should back up. Maybe I should get the hell out of here.
You have a glaive. Hey, you're not even using it as a 10-foot pole.
All right. Thunder ducks this time. Lila also dodges to the side. Neither of you will take any piercing damage.
But does the door open?
The door does open, and that's when I need you guys to please roll again for initiative.
I blame Thunder.
First the lightning, then the thunder.
Well, see, that is actually going to be character relevant next level. So,
Yeah.
yep,
Right.
yep. Literally, that whole phrase is just like, yep, he has a brother, twin brother. Yep, we'll see.
Awesome. I rolled a 3.
Good.
For you, I'm proud of you.
Awesome. So, as we go down the initiative order, Twicky, you were in his hair, or were you back there?
I was back
Eating
there.
spiders.
He was purposely on back. He's not eating spiders, but
I'm just
He is-
just checking to see the light works.
he is very cowardly, so he was behind.
Okay.
Eat my
Um,
damn chicken.
I'll move here. Man, still not time to drop any spell slots yet. So I will totally dead this spider.
Okay. Tolling the dead, your spell fires off, sir. And my wisdom saving throw is a 20.
Then no necrotic damage for you.
All right, as the spider rolled a natural 20, it critically succeeds, resisting the necrosis.
His spider critically succeeds.
That spider develops, sentience and decides to name itself.
Granted, it now has doubled its hit points to 6.
Oz is going to point at Twicky and he's going to say, "That's the one. That's the spell I'm trying to do." But I had a different word for it.
Was it gong or bell?
Fireball?
Nope. It was temper. I can't remember what it was.
Temperpedic?
We can just do an
That
hand
almost
signals.
sounds right.
We can just randomly making up anything with the word temp in it.
Tempora.
Yeah, tempura shrimp.
FHP.
But it looks like it's Lila's turn.
Oh shit, this is my turn. I'm so sorry.
Yep, it is Lila's turn. Just waiting on Lila.
Sorry. Okay.
Just to take those needles out.
Yeah, I was dealing with something. All right, I'm shooting right at this guy because that seems to work.
Okay. As Lila strides bravely into the room, she pierces this spider, dealing 6 piercing damage, killing it instantly and skewering it to the wall right in its web.
And all right, Thunder, you got it.
All right. As you move away, we will have you. No, you're good. You're good. Disregard. You can get line of sight on you. All good. Lila moved. Oz, what would you like to do, sir?
Remind me, can I move through Thunder's space or no?
You can move through it. You cannot stay there because you are one size smaller.
Gotcha. I'll use my 25 feet of movement to get right here, and I will swing on this guy.
And with the 15, you pierce him, dealing with 3 damage. However, as requested, that only removes half his health.
Okay.
Is it
So-
speak now?
All right. Anything else, Oz?
That is it for my turn.
Okay. Thunder.
Thunder is just going to say, "Watch out, Elder," and he is going to attack the named spider.
Okay. As you attack the named spider,
And I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It is no longer named Spider.
It is.
Oz groans as he ducks, bending over.
And then Thunder is going to do Thunder things. 5, 10, 15. Does that provoke an attack from this guy?
It does.
All right, go for it.
As we bite at a 23 will pierce you for 1 piercing damage.
Yep.
Need a con save of DC 9 or suffer 4 poison damage, sir.
Con. Here we go. I'm fine.
Yes, sir.
And so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to bonus action hoof that one right next to me. Looks like that hits. 8 damage.
All right. And that's on this one here.
This one right here.
Yes,
It's the
sir.
only one I can reach right now.
That one will be
And-
crushed by your stomping.
Yep, and then he's gonna move 5, 10, and that's it for his action economy. That's
Okay.
it for now.
Veil Relevant.
So I have a mechanic question.
Yes,
here,
sir.
'cause I haven't done this before. So can I bonus action Misty Step to teleport 30 feet into that room?
Yes,
and
sir.
then have movement after?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to Misty Step, bonus actioning here.
Sure.
And then I'll use... Okay. So I'll use the movement that I have left. Let's see what this room looks like. To move here and attack this guy.
Okay. As Vale teleports himself through the shadows, the rapier again
misses.
skips off the stone.
Oh no, Brennan!
Sorry, Vale.
Sorry, I just fired off like a whole bunch.
Oh man.
Okay.
All
But
right.
so the first one was a 7 that missed. Okay.
You're right. Yes, sir.
And so that's my.
Your dice just hate you at the moment. I'm sorry, sir.
Well, yeah, this isn't level 2. This is just in general.
Right.
Yeah, so that's his action economy. So he's
All right.
going to stay there.
Darwin.
Yeah, well, hyenas are pretty fast. So he is going to scamper into the room, and seeing the barrage of creatures there, he is going to use the rest of his movement. Going to move up.
I will bite at you for moving away from that one. Miss you, I believe,
Hang
with
on.
the 13.
No, that hits.
No, I'm sorry. I'm moving up to there. Sorry.
Well,
And he is going to.
this one.
He has not left his threat space.
This one here, you did not leave? Okay.
Well, this
Yeah.
one he did.
Yeah, but that one
Oh,
struck
which
at
one?
you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with all these creatures before him, he is going to take the dodge action.
Very well.
Makes sense.
Cool. As Darwin takes the dodge action, we are going to move, and we move towards the closest target, which we're going to move towards here, which will allow us to target any one of 3 targets. The other spiders are going to swarm at Darwin. So, choosing between the 3 targets in range for the 1 spider, we will choose to attack Thunder as the biggest target. Thunder, I bite you on the hoof, which is ineffective and slightly blunts my fangs.
Yep.
The spider next to Vale is going to target our friend Darwin. We do not have flanking in this campaign, so we are going to target Darwin 4 times.
Oh,
A
that's right.
12 will miss you, or does that hit you?
12 will hit.
Okay, that'll
12
deal
will hit.
1. Plus a con save. As the fangs enter your flesh, you're good. Another 1 piercing damage as the spiders begin crawling all over you. A 3rd bite attempt will miss you, and the 4th critically misses you, sir. As the
Ah.
spiders are itchy and nasty. Twicky Twintail, are you playing chicken?
Of course I am. He's gonna run here. And I'm gonna Oh, he's very afraid, so he's gonna hit the one that's closest to him with Toll the Dead.
Okay. So, Toll the Dead means wisdom saving throw for the spider. The spider got a 10 and will suffer 7 necrotic damage and turn into a fine powder that is going to be easily dusted away by Thunder's tail.
And that's my turn.
Lila Harper.
Okay, so I'll go right here, and I'll just attack him with the maul again.
All right. Heaving the massive metal, you crush down onto it. This time your aim is true. Smattering of goo across your shoe.
You know I can't rhyme, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Understood. Oz.
That's me. I'm playing Oz.
It'll take a few sessions.
I'm gonna move right up to here
and
and swing on this guy.
Okay. As the war pick critically strikes for the first time in the campaign, you see a small spark and the tip of your hammer, of your war pick, glows for just a moment due to the intense heat as the spider is combusted. Anything else, sir?
Well, maybe I won't have to remember how to cast spells. That's it for my turn.
All right. Thunder.
It's kind of crowded. You know what? We can overlap each other. He's going to 5, 10, because he's just running by. He is going to glaive this spider right here.
Okay. It just can't end there.
Yep.
And with the 16, you will slay the spider as you drag your glaive across the ground, slicing it in half.
Yep. He's gonna squeeze on by, and what was that? 30 feet? You know what?
Yes.
It was 25. It was close enough to 30 feet, right?
Sure.
Does that count as moving towards that spider? It wasn't exactly a straight line,
Sure.
but yeah. And then he'll use his bonus action to stomp it.
And you will stomp a second spider. Crunch. Excellent.
Then he'll walk up to this door, put his hand on it, wait a moment, and then just take a step back. He will eat the chicken pot pie that Tweaky gave him.
Chicken pot pie is an action, by the way.
Oh well, I will use my action to eat my chicken pot pie.
Very well.
It is
As we
basically-
can
it's basically
exit
just-
initiative here.
Yeah. It's basically just a healing potion, right?
Yes, sir.
It also it's a regular healing potion, so 2d4 plus 2, and you can also cure poison or fright.
As you guys look down this hall, you can see that there's a length of rope off to the right-hand side and several skulls intermingled in the spider webs.
Well, remove one of the skulls as the hyena just picks it up, and there is the crunching sound of a hyena crushing bone as it chomps on it.
Very well.
I don't like this room.
Thunder, is it like normal rope? It's not rotted with age or time?
It looks like it's no more than 2 months old.
He'll pick it up and look at it.
There's spider web strands that extend outwards from it, but you've killed the spider that had a nest in here.
Yeah, it's just normal rope and it's in good condition. He'll definitely think that's odd, but he's not going to say anything because he's a quiet guy. And he's going to put it in the saddlebag with the other 100 feet of rope he has.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, Darwin's going to move forward a bit and nudge Thunder as if to get him a bit further away from the door.
No, he's standing like 10 feet away from it. He's waiting for someone else to
Further.
open it because... Okay, he'll move back 15 feet.
Awesome.
Okay, and then Darwin is going to just rear back, and he is going to charge and... Well, okay, it does open outward, right?
if we go back and look at the graphic, this is actually a pull door as well. So if you charge it, you're going to be ramming into a pull door.
You know what? That sounds funny. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, as you go slamming into the door, you will suffer 1d4 bludgeoning damage from yourself.
Come on, we got to get a roll. See if there's a natural 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if he breaks it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take 1 pride damage.
1 pride damage, yep.
For a second, I thought that was the roll to break down the
Me too.
door.
I was like, got my ass so bad.
And then I guess athletics.
Athletics to knock down an enormous stone inward opening door, so towards you.
Oh, stone.
Right. Unfortunately, no. You did not knock down the wall.
Damn it!
Kind of walks away like, yeah, I meant to do that.
This is technically impossible. There should be no roll for this.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, he just looks at
Oh.
Darwin. He just says, "It didn't work."
Darwin looks down at his paws and says, well, what'd you expect me to do?
I'm opening the door. I'm gonna pull it up.
Lila, I think you said that. So okay, there.
Lila's moving up to the door,
You know what? Just in case it is trapped. Oh,
and that's when I need you guys to please roll for initiative. As
a
you
big
open
one.
the door, you hear a massive hiss from inside, followed by a second one. And you can smell the acrid scent of venom dripping up ahead.
I think there might be a snake or two, but other than that, we might be fine.
That or a failed Sony franchise.
There's a snake in my boot.
I love when I get to really inflict some psychic damage on Eric.
Right, and then the other creatures.
Wait, there's more?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, God.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll sentinel one of them.
Okay.
As long as it's standing right here when it does it.
Okay, thank you.
If they're
Does the
here,
place have reach?
it does, but sentinel only works up to 5 feet.
Oh, okay, good call, good call.
Yeah, yeah.
And on it with people who also have Sentinel. So,
I don't have sentinel.
Veil Renovant.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, that's you.
I was gonna. Is there a way? I was gonna ask this in the Discord, but so when I'm viewing in Roll20, it's always been like this. The I have like cards or like images of all the people playing,
Yes.
and they're pretty big. Like they
Yeah, if you
kind
want to
of,
resize that, go to the gear icon and
Yeah.
roll 20. In
Yeah.
there, go down to audio and video.
Okay.
In audio video, on video display, change the player video avatar size all the way down to names only, unless you want to watch my webcam.
Okay. Cool. I'll do that after this.
That'll make your life a ton easier. You want to watch the webcam? Great, I'm on there, but that's up to you guys.
It's like you're our own personal VTuber.
My best.
Let's see. That's my movement.
As you go moving up, you slide past Darwin's other. Is Darwin an odoriferous hyena?
Not yet. Give him time.
Very well. Just smells like spider bites and skull.
Thunder is gonna look at Vale and just say, "Don't worry. That one big. Easy hit."
They'll just grin at him, and then he'll disappear because he's gonna teleport in again.
Okay.
Oh, that might be a bad. Okay.
So that was his movement. 5, 10, 15. Let's see. That's 20 there. Okay, I see. So we're gonna say that. Okay, so he went there. So that's 25. So he moved. He did his bonus action,
Yes, sir.
and now he's going to try to attack.
As the 10-foot wide spider looms over you,
Mm-hmm.
you thrust your rapier towards his abdomen.
Come on, get that crit. He deserves it.
It's gonna be like a 3.
Get that crit. You deserve it.
I
With
hit
a
him.
24, the rapier does strike true.
I was almost crit. I got much.
I got 4. Okay, all right.
All right. You will deal 4 points of piercing damage to it.
Well, no, oh yeah, that's not the sneak attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
man.
Can you move? I'm on my chair. It's not for kitties.
All right. Vale, anything else, sir?
That's my action economy. No, he went in there and he did what he had to do.
Understood. Lila Harper.
Hello. Oh. I can't see anything past this point. I'm going to attack this thing.
Okay.
Crossbow. Don't fail me now. Oh, nat 1. It failed me now.
As the crossbow bolt just impales a pile of webs, just hangs there right in midair, right in your face, haunting you with your failure.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Very well. The spiders now go. And we are going to move some spiders around as we skitter around. Oh.
I'm missing Satisfactory's arachnophobia mode right now.
Yep. So. We have a number of glistening black bodies with their skittering legs as they crawl closer to you. Lila,
Yes.
you can't see in the dark, can you, Lila?
Nope.
You should have let Tweaky know. He can cast light a lot.
Lila, you are going to be struck at once with advantage because you cannot see this spider.
I can sense it though.
You can? Well, you should.
Nope.
As a 17 is going to catch you right on the nape of the neck.
That just hits me.
Need you to roll a Constitution saving throw as you have suffered 1 point of piercing damage. And it tries to inject venom into your flesh. You're fine there. However, these two are going to try to strike at you. The first one will be a 19 to pierce you
Yeah.
for 1 point of piercing damage. And I need a con save.
Please.
And a second one will fail to get through that leather boot. Vale, we are going to strike at you 3 times with the little spiders. The first time misses. The second one also misses. You dexterously bob and weave. The spiders cannot touch you until it becomes the giant spider's turns. We are going to start off with this spider who's going to try to web Lila. Lila, you can see it. I need you to go ahead and be restrained as the webbing washes over you. And then it is going to bite down hard with advantage because you are restrained. Lila, the 21 as the 6-inch fangs catch in your ribs. You're going to suffer 8 piercing damage as it goes right through your armor and then begins pulsing as it tries to hawk venom up into your belly. Please roll your Constitution saving throw.
Damn it.
Lila, you will
6.
suffer an additional 5 poison damage.
You're T-owning me right now.
The other spider here, seeing that the first has its food, is going to attempt to web our friend Vale. Vale, does a 15 strike you? And actually, can you see it?
I can't see it.
So with a 16 to strike you, Vale.
Yes, that hits.
All right. You are also restrained as the webs spread around you, and an enormous 10-foot spider steps up and bites down upon you, dealing 5 piercing damage. You watch as the muscles around its neck swell as it presses its venom sacs into your flesh. Needs you to roll a Constitution saving throw or suffer 3 poison damage on top of the 5.
Okay, and he's also, I'm gonna roll, but he's resistant to poison too.
Awesome.
You're what?
Oh, of course now. Okay.
All right, so you resist all the poison. Understood.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Mr. Oz.
Oh no, as Darwin will turn to you and say, "Old one, get on. And get ready."
Oz is currently munching on the Twiki treat that he has, and he's looking directly at the wall, and he's kind of like caressing the stonework, and he's like, "Twiki, this is good stuff. What's the flavoring you put in this?" Before he starts hearing the commotion start and everything, he's like, "Oh shoot, hold on." And he hears Darwin ask for him to get on, but he is first going to. He's going to say, "Okay, wait, I think I remember this one." And he's going to say, "Scutum Fide," and he's going to cast Shield of Faith on Lila.
Very well.
Thank you.
+2 AC for you right now, Lila.
19.
And then he will struggle to climb up onto Darwin. You just bend down a little bit. That's it for my turn.
Okay.
You also have your action if you want to ready an action to attack a big spider.
I will
You'll
raise
take
my
some
war
bonus
pick,
action.
ready to
Alright.
attack.
Cool. Awesome. So after Oz, we go to Thunder.
Thunder is going to take 5, 10. He's going to just back up a little bit to give himself some distance. And, wait. That was 5, and then 10, and I believe that gives him enough. He has to move 30 feet towards an enemy. Shit.
You're measuring from the space in front of you, so I think you've got 30 feet.
Is that, yeah, do I measure from the space in front of me or to the space like 30 feet like that, or is it like this?
If you
It
do,
would be from your tile.
yeah, from your tile, so that's
Oh,
where you
okay.
were going to end up.
So yeah, he backs up 10 feet to give himself some room, and then he's going to charge forward. Yeah, that's a lot. He is going to focus everything on this big one right here,
Very well.
and he is going to be using the great axe instead. So
Okay, so the
I
blade
imagine-
goes clattering to the ground back there.
well, I imagine he has some sort of system, like a loops or something that he could strap to his side. But you know what? For this case, yeah, we'll drop the
Yeah.
glaive. We'll go pick it up later.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, attacking the big spider with the great
Sure.
axe. There we go. Believe that's a hit.
The 21 does slash down, dealing 13 slashing damage as the side of the spider tears open. It bursts outwards, revealing a black goo that expels outwards across the ground. It's wounded and thinks that you are tasty.
And you know, as he does this charge, luckily this door is 10 feet wide, so you can fit through it pretty easy. And he's going to pirouette as he does this slash, turn to face it, and then just give it a you know, good old horse kick right in its stupid spider face.
In its stupid spider face, the 8 eyes bulge outwards, widening as you smash into them, crushing it for 6 bludgeoning damage.
and then he's going to turn and face it again. And I believe, actually, you know what? I'm going to action search. This situation warrants it. So let me actually, because I never actually used this ability before. So starting at second level,
You get your
it's
attack.
just one action. Yeah,
Correct.
just one action. Okay, so he is going to attack this spider right here
Okay.
with the with.
The great axe.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't actually matter because they're all +6 anyways, and I think no matter what I roll, it's if I hit it, it's dead. So he's gonna step on it.
All right.
Yep.
And you crush that spider.
And that is it for his turn.
All right. Twicky Twintail.
5, 10, 15, 20 there. I can't see Lila's health bar.
Correct.
It's low.
It is very tiny.
Okay, that would be why. Okay. I will, with my bonus action, cast Healing Word on Lila
Okay.
for 8 HP.
Lila, you recover 8 HP as the word of the day from the bird is.
Is heal.
So the
How would
bird
you-
is the word.
Exactly.
No, he just said it was heal.
Bird. I don't have
Heal the
performance
bird.
chance along with it, so I will turn you into food, boy. And then so that's one spell slot. And
Waste not,
then-
want not.
I am going to pull the dead this big guy.
All right. So, well, that's a wisdom saving throw.
It sure is. 14.
You got a 5 as he will suffer 7 necrotic damage. That open wound tears open further as it blackens and begins to get brittle. It dries and stinks.
Hey, spider's edible, guys, in case you're curious.
All right. As the stench is nearly overpowering to you, Thunder, we will go to Darwin's turn.
Well, Darwin, with the old dwarf on his back, is going to scamper towards the battle, and then with a bit of a shoving, is going to pop out from the gap beside Thunder. And as he reaches there, I believe it would be Oz's turn to attack.
With the ready to action as he moved
Yeah.
past like either the big guy or this guy.
Yeah, for getting this guy.
Oh,
Shoot. Okay. Unfortunately, the 5 will miss.
Well, Darwin is going to take a chomp at it.
Okay.
nice.
Darwin will critically strike and will deal 18 damage upon the big guy, which is exactly how many hit points he had left. It crumples to the ground dead.
And then he is going to rampage and move another 20 feet. For some reason, yep, there we are. Get to. I seem to have broken my character somehow.
Oh no!
Oh, you're underneath.
there we are.
Underneath the big guy.
spider token, yeah.
Yeah.
I moved it to the back.
And he
now.
is going to take a chomp at the big guy.
Very well.
There might be some opportunity attacks happening over here too.
Just this one here. So I will take one little guy's opportunity attack. Which misses.
And the rampage attack misses as well.
Yes, sir.
That's always how it goes, right?
Par for the course.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. All
Yeah,
right.
Roll20's got an inverted bell curve.
Sweet. And someone has just redeemed that the next loot pile will have an additional story trinket in it.
Ooh.
So that's
Thank
100,000
you.
channel points used.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I've a lot of channel points. I'm sorry.
So after Darwin's rampage, we go to Vale Redevant.
So Vale is under web right now.
Yes, sir. You are restrained.
Razor Street. Could he misty step out of it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he'll do that.
All right.
So he'll bonus action. Let's see. 10.
How
He'll
many
bonus
missing steps do you
action.
have?
Oh no, let me see. Maybe I'm misusing this. Maybe you're correct.
I think you
Nope,
get like 2.
I can't. Yeah, I can't use any more.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. Level 2. So, what roll would I need to try to get out of it?
To get out of it, you would need to roll an action. This would be a strength check up across the top.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Strength is his dump.
Right.
But let's see what we can do.
You need to beat a 12 with your strength check.
Okay.
As you try to pull yourself free here, you managed
Yes.
to burst the webs.
That's even cooler. Okay.
As they
So
just
that's-
tear apart, they snap like rubber bands.
Okay, so that's his action. So that's his action. For his bonus action, he'll disengage.
Okay.
And then for movement, he's gonna go over here, I think. Hold on, let me scroll up a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna try to hide out up here.
Awesome. So as you muscle out of the spider webs that dangle off you still, they snap and tear. As you leave them behind, you move away from the spiders. All right. Then we go to Lila Harper.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. All right.
Lila, you are restrained by spider webs.
I would like to not do that.
Lila
Never mind.
strains at them. Unfortunately, these are a little bit tougher than what Vale had, and you're unable to break them using your action.
Fuck you, Gabe. Come on.
All right.
Damn my dice.
So that's your action. Any bonus action?
Yes. I'm gonna do a second wind.
Second wind?
If I can.
Very well.
Yes. That would be 1d10 plus 2. Be
You
8.
recover 8
Yeah.
hit points. That's pretty solid.
Alright,
Alright.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
As you flex against the spider webs, you feel rejuvenated due to your second wind. The spiders then strike, and we are going to move towards the various people who are closest to us. All right, sweet. So, Lila, there are 2 spiders that will be attacking you. The regular spiders. Their black, glistening, little tiny fangs crawl up over the webs and all over your body, biting down with a 20 because you are restrained.
Yes.
You are going to
Oh,
suffer
yeah.
1 piercing damage.
Also, is that the bottom one or the top
The
one?
top
attacking
one.
first? Because
The top one
Okay.
first. Yep. The bottom one's about to bite. So,
And then Constitution,
yes, please.
please.
As the
That's
venom
better.
does not deal damage, the second one strikes at you with a
I'm gonna
15.
I'm gonna sentinel
Yes.
that one.
Okay.
Yes, it misses anyway.
And that one gets eaten by Darwin.
It just lunges in the midair, just jump.
Yep. Thunder, there are 4 of them that are going to strike at you.
Your thing.
A 21
hits.
will pierce you, sir,
Here's the con save.
as it crawls up underneath your chain barding.
1 damage.
Yes. The
Yep.
second one will be a 16 to strike you.
That hits. I'll roll con.
Yes, please. As another pair of teeth
1
managed to
damage.
catch you. All right. The third one crawls up into your hair,
That hits.
biting you right above the forehead. You're going to have a third eye with 2 little black dots. And the fourth one will also pierce you. This one on your left nipple.
Now, is it
Land
human half nipple or is horse half nipple?
We're going to go with the human one. Now,
Layla.
over here, Darwin. We have to choose between you and Oz for all 5 of these because you are technically all in the same area there. So 1d5. So, sorry, not 1d5, it should be 5d2. 5d2. All right. So, Darwin, we will bite at you twice. The first time being an 11, the second being a 6. Oz, 3 of the...
I think it's the first time they've missed me.
Right? Oz, 3 of them will bite at you.
19 to hit.
The first one will be a 20 to pierce you, sir. And I need a con save as the venom catches and begins to burn a little bit. You're fine. The second strike will be a 23, dealing an additional 1 point of piercing damage. And the third strike, Oz, would miss you. Then we go to the large spiders. The giant spider currently has Lila Harper restrained. Because she is restrained and already has its fangs in her, we are going to try to recharge the web. 1d6. We get it back on a 5 or a 6. We did not get that back. So we're simply going to strike the target with which we have advantage. So, Lila, as it withdraws the fangs, it tries to go more towards the center of your back. With a 19, it will pump you full of venom again. Needs that Constitution saving throw or suffer 10 poison damage. All right, the 4 piercing damage was enough. Those wounds hurt, but it missed those arteries.
And these wounds hurt, but it missed my arteries.
Got one job on this ship.
How about this ship?
Oz, what would you like to do?
He's napping. It's it's right after Murder She Wrote.
Oh, that's me again.
Oh, and Oz, for reference, when you're riding someone, you functionally occupy all their spaces, so you can attack from anywhere on Darwin's spaces.
I'm going to attack this one right here.
Okay.
$22 for 8.
Excellent. As you pierce down upon it, it crunches. You come back with a little spider skewer.
That is it for my turn.
All right. Cool. Then we go to Thunder.
Let's see. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus. Attacks have advantage or disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dex saves. Can Thunder reach down and grab Lila and then toss her like right here,
You can certainly try.
or at least like right here, or probably right here? What would I do to do that? Would it be like an athletics roll?
It's a strength check of a DC 12. And it uses your action to do this.
All right.
You burst the webs,
You're a
picking her up and move her
You're
over.
a saint.
Yeah, I
Thank
just
you.
no. Well, he's not doing it gently. He's literally reaching down because
That's
he's
fine.
like the great axe can can be held with one hand. He grabs her by the back of her clothes and just tosses her. I'm gonna say like right here, just because he more like threw her than gently placed her. And he is going to not move to get his bonus action hoof attack because he's blocking the door. And that's it for his turn.
Cool. Twicky Twintail.
I am going to run here. Let's see, where's Vale at? Not in my vision. Is Vale okay, guys? I hope he's okay. I don't see him.
Yeah, he's up at the top by Thunder.
I can't actually see his corner. Never mind.
Yeah.
My
It's a tough
token was
corner.
highlighted, so it was blocked by little spheres and stuff. I am going to pull to dead the big guy.
So it has suffered damage. Its wisdom saving throw comes through as an 18.
Nothing will happen.
Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Darwin.
Okay, well, Darwin wants to let everyone clear the road, and he's fairly confident with Oz on his back, so he's going to try and grab the big spider.
Okay, gonna try to grapple it.
Yes.
All right, so its acrobatics is going to be a 19. It is too wily for you. You're unable to grab a hold of it.
That's my action. Done.
All right, Veil Relevant.
Yeah. So Vale's gonna move here to attack this spider.
All right, as you take a 5-foot step to the side, the rapier thrusts forward
Okay, it hits.
and pierces it. You do get your sneak attack damage on this for a total of 12 piercing damage. As you run the thing through, it slides up the rapier and all the way up to the guard.
Okay, and he doesn't need to disengage. He'll move back.
Very well. Cool. Well, this spider here is in that space, so it will take its opportunity attack.
Ooh, can I disengage?
Yes, sir. You can disengage. Yes, we'll let
And
that
I will
happen.
disengage.
Okay.
I didn't know. Yeah, I'll disengage him.
All good. Cool. Lila, you've been removed from the situation. What would you like to do?
I want to yell thank you to Thunder. Thank you! And I'm gonna sit up and shoot one of my crossbows because I can still see this mother trucker's leg. Let's shoot at it.
All right. He does have cover from you at the moment.
Alright, that doesn't hit.
It does not. As you shot the door
Hell
next to
on.
Thunder.
It's the first session, come on, get started like this.
So
Alright.
scratch off another crossbow bolt.
Yeah, I will. I know. That'll
Alright.
be it. Alright, that's it on my turn.
The spiders are not happy at the situation as you've invaded their lair. So, this spider moves up towards Thunder. We are going to begin biting. Thunder, there are 4 spiders attacking you. We will start with the ones at the top. When we get to this one, which will be the 4th one, Darwin will potentially use Sentinel if he chooses
We
to.
both have.
No,
he,
I
no,
can't.
he can't. We're the 2 ones that have Sentinel.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Disregard.
The two big guys have Sentinel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But if any of them go for Oz, chomp chomp.
Right.
Yep.
Cool. So Thunder, 4 strikes. A 13, a 15,
Miss.
a 15,
Miss.
and a 17
Hit.
will catch you as one of the spiders manages to catch a nice little spot on the cuticle just above your hoof.
Oh, that actually. No, I meant it. Never mind.
You are fine there. I have
1 damage.
4 spiders that could attack Darwin or Oz. So, 4d2. All right, Darwin, 3 of these will be striking at you. The first will be a 12, which I believe does pierce your fur.
Yep, that'll hit.
As the venom burns, your con save, please. You're good. A critical strike against you, Darwin, is going to deal 2 damage.
Funny.
I will deal 2 piercing damage to you, Darwin, and I need a Constitution saving throw, or you will be suffering 7 poison. You're good there. The 3rd strike against you, Darwin, will miss you, and the 4th is against Oz, which will critically
will
miss
Sentinel.
him.
Oh, that's not going to probably matter because, yep, chomp.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
All right. So, after the normal sized spiders, the giant spider. The giant spider is going to try to recharge that web. 5 or 6. We did not get it back. We will choose to bite either Darwin or Oz. 1d2. Darwin, the giant spider's fangs reach up and down, impaling you, dealing 5 piercing damage. And it tries to, again, inject you with venom. You're good. Oz, What would you like to do, sir, as our dwarven hyena rider? He's doing quite well.
Yes, things are working out swimmingly for the old man right now.
Everything is coming up Oz.
I'm gonna continue clearing out these little guys. I'm gonna swing at that one right there.
Sure. Excellent. As you will pierce him, dealing 7 damage, he dies. Again, another skewered spider on your war pick. There's 2 of them on there now.
Yep. I'm making a spider kebab.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Sweet. Thunder.
Thunder is getting annoyed with these spiders. You know what? Just for flavor's sake, he is going to unarmed attack the one that's crawling all over him with, with an unarmed strike.
Just go swat at it?
Yeah. Let's see if it hits.
Okay.
Yes.
It will critically strike, and you will
So-
splat it.
And it does what, 10 damage? So yeah, he just
Triple
this thing is crawling. Yeah, this thing's crawling all over him. He just grabs it and just crushes it in his hand. Just spraying goop and gunk everywhere, and he just tosses it down in annoyance. Do I want to try to get my bone? No, I'd have to do a loop, and they charge past me and hit the coward. So that is it for his turn.
Which one's the coward? The chicken?
Not gonna answer that.
Understood. Appreciate that. So, speaking of chickens, Twiki! For the record, I love the name Twiki for this character.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Twiki's Treats is just an absolute delight.
Maybe I'll do this shop later on when he cooks. I
eggs.
am going to Toll the Dead the spider.
Okay. So, the regular spider,
It's a big one.
the big one, the giant spider. Very well. The giant spider will suffer 12 necrotic damage as one of its
Nice.
legs withers, dealing a massive blow to it.
That was a good.
That was a good roll. I don't
Yep.
normally do this to die 12, but it's coming in today.
Yes, sir.
Tricky's like, try to keep the main body as much as one piece you can. That's dinner tonight.
Spider again.
Yeah, at least we're not
Well, now
using
Darwin's drooling.
orc surprise. Spiders are considered beasts, right?
Yes.
Out of curiosity. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually looking that up myself right now. So, Darwin,
You can make sushi. Yeah.
what
Yeah,
would you like to do?
they used to have like their own special category called vermin.
Yes.
Okay, well, with all these little spiders taking up a lot of the attention, I think Darwin's going to try and clear the field a bit so that heavy hitters can do some heavy hitting, as he's going to first try to chomp at this little one here.
Very well.
Damn.
And that'll be a critical strike as you bite down upon
Nice.
it and swallow it whole.
Yeah, he'll have to teach me how to turn on perfect crits later, and then he's going to rampage to attack this one.
Oh yeah, I should.
Very
do
well.
that.
And that one will miss.
You're not gonna worry about it when you don't crit. Oh, yeah.
And done.
All right. Vale.
Yeah. So this is Vale's gonna step up again and attack this spider
Okay.
with his rapier.
Yes, sir. As your sword thrusts forwards,
There we go.
you will strike it. And it dies. Excellent.
Now we're doing
Ah,
some
you're-
damage.
Now you're doing it.
He'll disengage just to be safe, and then
Sure.
move back to his starting position.
Sweet. Lila Harper.
I'm gonna go here. Gonna pray. Please. Let me try to hit this freak
Okay.
with my maul.
This 8-legged freak.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was about to reference that movie. Yep.
And with your maul, you wallop down. Did you throw your crossbow down off to the side?
Yeah, I would have.
Understood. Cool. You smash down upon it, dealing 10 damage. Your maul is equivalent to Thunder's unarmed strike.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I don't care. Alright. And I'm gonna back up because I don't trust that fucking spider.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab my shit.
That giant
that'll be the match
spider does not have a reach of 10 feet.
Good.
All right. We have 2 spiders left. One for Thunder. Thunder, we bite at you,
That hits.
dealing 1 piercing damage. And Darwin or Oz, who am I striking? We are going to strike at Oz.
I was gonna. Let's see if I can chomp. Yep, I chomp it.
Okay, Oz, you did suffer the 1 piercing damage.
No, it's reactive, so before it attacks.
Is it
gets
before?
chomped. Yeah.
I thought it
It's
was
like
in
how if
reaction
you
to
move
it.
and provoke, the provoke, it's an attacks, not hits. Or how to put this? It's like how when you provoke from moving, the provoke happens before you do the move.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Keep my dwarf safe.
Yep. So it dies. Cool.
I
Then,
don't know if it actually prevents the attack, but
Yeah.
If it
I don't
dies.
think it does.
yep. If it dies,
I-
it does.
okay. If
It's
that's
like
how you want to roll
shield.
it.
Yeah, it's like
I
shield.
don't think that's how it works, but
I will
that's cool.
check after this. If you want to look it up for me, I'd appreciate it. The giant spider, though, is going to target one of the 2 of you. After trying to recharge its webs, which it did get. 1d2. We are going to try to web Darwin. Darwin, we are going to try to web you and then bite at you. An 11 to web you misses you, I believe.
It does by 1.
But the bite is going to deal 4 piercing damage. Its cheeks flex as it tries to inject 12 points of venom into you, sir. You're fine.
I'm gonna need my Twinkie treats.
Oz?
Oz is going to try to finish off this last spider here.
Very well. Cool. All right. So, with a 12, you do strike it and kill it. All right. So, this attack would have happened, but we're not going to worry about that now. We'll worry about it next time.
I was thinking of it's like it's not an opportunity attack; it's a sentinel attack that
Right.
uses your reaction. While opportunity attacks occur before because wizards is garbage at naming things.
Yes. All right. So, Oz, you
All
pierced
good.
it. You got a 3rd spider on your war pick.
Wiki, you got any use for these?
The little ones?
Yeah, these ones.
I mean, not really. I'd have to spend a lot of time pulling their little hearts out.
Just
If
flicks
they're-
them off.
If we were really hungry, maybe.
Oz cleans them off of his war pick, and that's it for his turn.
Thunder.
Thunder is too close to do the backup and charge. I wouldn't have enough movement speed
Okay.
unless I want to use a javelin. That'd be fun. Nah, he is going to great axe this thing.
Okay.
I believe that misses.
An 11 does miss.
Yep.
All right. Yeah,
And-
you skip off of its carapace.
That's it for his turn.
All right. The Great Axe does not slash it as we go to Twicky Twin Tail.
Quickie will toll to death.
All right. As the necrosis sets in, I resist it, flexing. The spell hits the ground around it, turning some of the stone to rubble.
I'll eat you later. That's my turn.
Darwin.
Darwin's getting hungry. He's gonna maybe not wait for a Twinkie to fully cook this thing, as he's gonna bite at it.
All right. As the enormous canid teeth bite down, dealing 14 damage to it, it crunches through the carapace and you get a mouthful of goo. All right. Anything else, Darwin?
Nope. He's just gonna enjoy his goo.
All right. Vale.
Okay, I think I know the answer, but I just want to check. So if I move up and attack and move back, can I attack within a space that someone else is occupying if I
Yes.
don't end it? Okay,
Yes,
so I'm
sir.
going to do that because it's going to be a perfect 15, just half my movement to get here.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to attack this fellow.
Sure. As the rapier thrusts towards the spider's mouth, you will strike it.
15.
As an
Okay.
AC of
Sneak
14, it has 14 health. You dealt 9 damage to it as you
Okay.
root around inside of its body, right through its mouth.
So he'll thrust forward and thrust the rapier into its in between some of its exoskeleton or whatever it's got there, and then he's gonna disengage and move back to where he started 15.
Okay, and I apologize for the false nature thing about the canids. I was mistaken.
Yeah, I think hyenas aren't canines. That's right. Get it right.
I'm
Eric,
sorry. We learn things
be
every
better,
day,
Eric.
guys.
Be
The
better.
day you stop learning is the day you die.
Gotta watch National Geographic some more.
Yeah. Or it's not like it's the 3rd edition monster manual where they used to have like this elaborate details of their biology and sociology. and
I
don't know what
missed
hyena
that.
is.
Yep.
I don't know.
All right, Lila,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Are we gonna get random
Alright, I'm
animal
going
facts from
to-
Darwin all game?
I love it.
Team
I think it's
down.
good.
I'm here for it.
I mean, that kind of is his namesake.
Yep.
20, 25. Oh shit. I'm gonna move right here, and then I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at it.
All right. As the string
baby.
twangs, its 5 hit points disappear as you shove that crossbow bolt right up through its
Excellent.
esophagus.
Fuck
It
you, bitch! I
crumples
got
dead.
you.
Yeah, that's the one that webbed you too, I think.
Yes, it was.
Darwin
We
just
can
does a little
exit
happy
initiative.
dance.
Thunder will go and pick up his glaive and just put it back into its like. I imagine he has like a little loopy thing where he could just strap it to his side, and whenever he needs it, he could just pull it out, like kind of like a holster, I imagine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Darwin's walking around with a mouthful of goo, very reminiscent of a dog with a mouthful of peanut butter.
So, Eric-
Thunder will. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, none of the stuff for magical cooking or crafting is in place yet due to the CR levels and whatnot.
Okay.
Do you want me to go to the full extent of normal just to create food to roleplay eat?
Sure. It'll be good
I mean, 'cause,
practice.
because of like you have to do like the investigation and all
Sure.
that stuff.
Let's just run through it real quick, just so that we can practice
yeah.
with the system.
Yeah. Plus,
to
you
be-
gotta eat it to show your dominance. Plus, there's an old rule of the forest: nothing's allowed to haunt you if you eat it.
I mean, that was literally one of Rose's rules. If anything tried to eat her, she would eat it. Last time she used it was on a shark.
Uh-huh.
We could go. Hey, can someone come take a look at this for me? I need someone to help point out where I should carve at. Translation.
Thunder.
I can give you a hand.
Roll
Yeah,
an
yeah.
intelligence check. If you have survival, you can add your proficiency bonus.
I have intelligence, but I do not have survival.
So you use just a straight in check then.
I am
So-
going to replace my maul with my quarterstaff.
Very well.
That is an 11. So I'm
and
gonna
then I'm going to
roll.
eat the Popeye.
I'm gonna roll a harvesting check, which will be Dex plus my proficiency since I have survival as a skill.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll. This is gonna be a +2. Actually, let's roll a d20 plus 5. See that.
All right. Now, the harvest tables, we go off of what they're searching for.
I'm going for a heart,
For a heart.
which the DC I have it. Hold on.
The 15.
With it, yeah, I believe it's 15.
Okay.
So, Wiki's gonna carve in and pull out the heart, and he goes, "Dinner tonight, guys."
Now, the investigation check had to be a DC of what?
It's a combined check. So you
Combined check.
combine the investigation check with the carving check to get
Understood.
your total DC.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, Darwin, can you take me closer to the wall over there?
And
It's just-
Darwin will. Which wall?
Any wall.
Just an old man's mobility aid.
Now, Twicky, when you were digging through that spider,
hmm
you found something in its belly.
Of course, as a chicken, I would be very curious because that's what they do.
Right. It comes out and it's got like a waxed surface to it, but it's almost chewy in your beak.
Oh, this is. You know, he says that with a beak full. Meow, meow.
It's
He's got a
about,
heart in like one hand, and then he has like a beak full of something.
yeah, it's about 2 inches wide by about 3 inches long and just slightly thicker than paper.
He puts the heart down, and he's going to he's gonna go and break the wax.
Okay. As you wipe the wax, it looks like this.
Guys, does anyone know what this is? And he holds up the weird card.
Gambling.
I'm not familiar with gambling.
It's like a playing card of some kind.
Gambling is like all you can eat free sushi.
A bloody play card, huh?
What's sushi?
Uncooked fish.
There any-
That's pretty tasty. Okay.
It's just a playing card. There's nothing unique about it, or
It doesn't have numbers in the corners. It only has the emblems in the center. It looks like it's fairly old.
It's also not completely digested, so
So it's fairly recently been consumed.
So while Twicky is butchering the spider, Thunder will be, he'll look thoughtfully at, because there was a lot of spiders in here, so he'll look at the spiders, then, he's wondering what they eat. He's going to look at the skeletal remains. Like, how old are these skeletal remains?
Okay. Please roll a survival check to determine that.
Cool. Not bad.
With a 15, some of the bones are exceedingly old, but you're going to find a few that are fresher. With a nature check, though, please, to determine what kind of creature these bones belong to.
That was what I was about to ask. Yeah, the newer ones he's going to see, he's going to try to figure out what they are.
So with the 19 nature check, the newer bones are orcish.
Yeah, he's like examining, like, I'm guessing like a femur or something, and then he'll just squeeze his hand, snap it, and drop it down. He's not going to say anything like this because he's quiet and stoic, but he is going to nod to himself as he looks at the others and just says, "You ready? Or
Go
need
ahead.
rest?"
Since Thunder didn't say anything, but Vale's into bones and stuff and creepy things, so he'll ask Thunder, "What kind of bone do you think that is?"
New ones, orcs.
Ooh, surprise tomorrow.
Yeah, Vale will look around and say, "Isn't that what Cass said happened with the other party? Orcs drug them down here."
It indeed say that.
Yes.
So, Orc's got
Which
the
way?
spiders. Hold on. Oz has got his hand out to the wall and he's kind of caressing it. And he's trying to assess, like, how old this stonework is and who might have
Ooh.
made it.
Okay. Oh, do you have stone cutting, correct?
Yeah.
Stone cutting gives you advantage on history checks regarding stone, right? Or what's exactly?
Correct.
Okay. So
I've
let's
also got Mason's tools proficiency, but I don't think that's going to help in the. I mean, narratively it would help, but I don't think we can get better
Right.
than advantage on my history check.
correct. So with a 19, you have never seen any stonework this old. This stonework is ancient beyond the foundations that you've seen in Malaja Rock. It's older than the dwarven stone that was around when you were a kid. This stuff is ancient, ancient, ancient. You look at the various craftsmanship of this, and you probably couldn't fit your hair through the gap between the stones in this wall.
Hmm.
With a 19, these stones were laid here by celestials.
Yeah, Oz's eyes will just go wide as he comes to that realization, and he kind of like looks across the room into the roof and everything. Just like, this place is ancient, laid by celestials.
That's pretty old, I think. That's like 800 Gobak lives?
Maybe even more than that, little one.
Well, this isn't a rescue mission, but we might be able to assume that whoever the last party's dead, and these might be the orcs that took them. And this place is a lot older than we thought, huh?
Definitely very old.
If the spiders killed the orcs, and the orcs were dragging the other party down here, where's the other party?
I mean, they could have been eaten too. Maybe that playing card was one of theirs. I don't know.
Suppose we move forward.
Which way?
Let's go with the open door first.
Yeah. Who has the card, or did anyone take it?
Twiki does.
Okay, cool.
Thunder will have his glaive in one hand, but he will ready a javelin as we're going through this hallway.
Hey, can I get a perception check, please?
I will get a perception check. Nice.
Darwin will have picked up one of the spider legs and is just chomping it idly as he walks.
Okay. Now, Twiki, you only grabbed the
Actually-
one heart, correct?
What's that?
You only grabbed the one heart?
Yes.
Understood.
Actually, I think I need to practice my endurance. I'd like to eat their fangs.
Okay. All right. They crunch hard. They're sharp.
Yes. Darwin's thinking spider thoughts. He might need to be a spider later.
So the
So Thunder, with a 21 perception check, you hear someone messing around with something in here. You hear what sounds like wood shifting around with glass. And you notice that this door is closed, and you can see underneath the door the faint glow of firelight.
he'll hold his hand up to the others as they're behind him. But he will move forward to see what's around this corner.
And that's what I need you guys to please roll for initiative.
It's a skeleton.
As the skeleton turns, it raises up its far hand, and you see that it's got something in its hand that shimmers like glass.
Ba, 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 ba.
Eric, can you give Robert control of my tokens so that he can drag me along with him whenever I'm mounted?
And one moment. That will grant him sight over the token as well, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't.
Well, I have dark vision.
Yeah, okay. I just don't want him to be able to see through your eyes from positioning, unless you guys
Yeah,
are
I
always
gotcha.
going to be together.
No, I wouldn't assume we are. So if you don't want to do that, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'd rather not. It's a
All
little
good.
bit of an extra step, but yeah. All right, so.
You would think by now there would be like a mount option, like right-click, drag token, select mount, and then when
Yeah.
the bottom token is moved, the top token is moved.
There is there's another VTT that has that, but it's not live yet. All right, so great. I am rolling amazing on my initiatives today, guys. All right, Lila, you hear that there's a skeleton.
Okay. Then move 15, 20. Going to. Shit. 20, 30. Alright. I was going to shoot a crossbow.
As you
at
come
him.
around, the skeleton is wearing a wide hat with a pointy tip. The cone of it is bent over. Its black robes are old and ancient. As you shoot it, dealing 12 piercing damage to this skeleton, which is resistant to piercing damage. Will suffer 6 points of piercing damage.
Those skellimans.
And then I'm going to back off.
As you scratch another crossbow bolt off your character sheet,
Yes.
Lila's retreats backwards. Twicky Twin Tail!
Silence. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, what's going on? I don't see anything.
I mean, Thunder is just looking to the south. He hasn't said anything.
I'm gonna move back 5, so that's my 25. And I'm going to prepare. If I see a hostile enemy, I will cast Toll the Dead.
Understood. Cool. After Twicky, we go to Darwin.
Oh, you know what? Let's get in there. Darwin's gonna charge in there. Where's the skeleton?
Oh.
Oh, all the way over there. Wow. I guess I'm going to get up to there and take the dodge action.
Very well. As Darwin runs past you, Thunder, what would you like to do?
Knowing full well there's probably 2 other guys on either side of that door, but he is going to charge forward anyways.
Okay.
Right here. Oh, there's not. Good. He is going to attack with the glaive.
All right.
I believe that hits.
It does.
8 slashing damage.
Oh, I subtracted 19. 1 second. 8 slashing damage.
I mean, if you want to say I did 19, I'm not going to say no.
No.
And then he moved 30 feet, so he's going to use his bonus action to hoof, which is bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, he almost got the 20. Oh, you know what? I am going to spend my inspiration to reroll that because
Very well.
it was on the 20, and then it was like, no, and it just rolled over like it was desperate to avoid that. There we go.
That's the critical strike.
There we go.
All right. And you will crunch him, dealing 11 damage.
Actually got the
Double to
crit on the
22.
reroll.
Yep. So 22 damage from the hooves.
Nice. I just wanted to do quadruple damage because it's vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Yep.
And that's it for his turn.
All right. So, oh, you're right. You did do it was critical strike vulnerable, so you did 44 damage, so it dies.
Yep.
And I'm just going to
Like,
leave
it
it
did
there.
that a long
because-
time ago, but now it's destroyed.
Yes. As the bones
Oh,
go
how was it,
scattering around,
How was it vulnerable?
because it's a skeleton.
Yeah, there's skeleton.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Yes.
At
Critical
least the
strike,
low levels.
bludgeon- yeah. Critical strike, bludgeoning damage. Yeah, 4 times damage is amazing.
Yeah. Well, by
Yeah.
skeleton.
At least the low level skeletons are. Higher level ones aren't. Yeah. Does it have anything interesting on it? Because
It's
this looks
got
like a
it's got a small belt with some glass vials on it.
yeah. He'll pick them up,
Okay.
and he'll also pick up the hat.
Well, that's going to be 2 additional actions. So.
Oh, it's we're still in combat. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're definitely in combat because Darwin went ahead and moved past you.
Gotcha.
So, Oz, what would you like to do? Is Darwin is dodging underneath you?
Oh wow! I just saw what was on the Twitch screen.
Yeah. As a point of order, Shield of Faith is 10 minutes. I don't know if it's been 10 minutes since I cast it on Lila.
It has been, yes.
Right, cool. So Shield of Faith is down. I am going to. Yeah, I'll actually cast. No, never mind. I'm going to just ready in action to attack an enemy as it comes into range.
Okay.
That's it.
And I forgot to roll the Skeleton's initiative, but we'll just go off the Skeletal Alchemist's initiative. So, Vale.
So Vale is just listening. He'll slowly walk past here and see the deceased in that room. And where was I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so he can't do anything. He will bonus action dodge and stay there.
Cool. The skeletons then act. And you're going to move forward. And we will move forward to here, 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 and there. You'd like to go ahead and roll your prepared action, sir?
Well, I will.
Oz got a 16 and will deal 1 piercing damage to a skeleton.
I guess whenever one showed up first, I'd also told the dead.
Okay,
Had that prepared.
sure.
Just want to roll your wisdom save before I roll.
Yes, sir. The wisdom saving throw for this skeleton is great. With the 5.
Yeah. I get told. I'm just gonna do regular damage because it'll be the same time that
Yes, sir.
Oz hit it. So that's fair. 3 damage.
Excellent. And that's necrotic damage?
It is.
Awesome. Cool. As the necrosis sets in, you watch as the bone gets slightly more brittle. Now, with disadvantage, we are going to attack Darwin 4 times using broken short swords. They're rusty and horribly old. They're just barely holding
also-
on.
You can also target Oz.
Oh, I could target
I
Oz.
think
Correct. So, 4d2. Awesome. So, Darwin, 3 attacks against you with disadvantage. A 12 to hit you
That'll hit.
will deal 8 piercing damage to you. The second swing will be a 12 and deal 3 piercing damage to you.
Ooh.
And
Remind me, Robert, do you get temp HP with your shifts, or you just have 1
No.
HP pool? Okay.
Well,
okay.
oh, it's basically the form becomes a giant battery of temp HP.
Yeah.
So if this form dies, I pop back into being a kobold.
Right.
It's like polymorph.
Okay.
And then the third swing with disadvantage would also be a 12, dealing 6 piercing damage to you.
Okay, I thought. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Now, these blades are rusty, so I need 3 Constitution saving throws or contract tetanus.
get your tetanus rolls.
Oh
down.
no!
No.
Darwin, you are going to be afflicted by tetanus, which will set in over time. Unless we can get that cured. All right, Oz, we will strike at you 1 time.
I'll take my reaction attack.
Yes, sir. A 17 to strike Oz. As wow, that's a big one. So that's against this guy here, and that easily bites him, dealing 11, and that's piercing damage, correct?
Yeah, piercing.
All right, so that comes down to 5. Oz, does a 17 strike you at an AC of 19, right?
That is correct.
Understood. So that clings against your shield. The other skeletons are going to dash up into a row. All right. Lila.
I'm going to. Am I able to shoot at this one
Sure.
without hitting them? Okay.
Well, are you?
Yes.
I love your confidence.
Yes, I guess.
And with the 23, you will pierce it, dealing 6 damage.
Okay.
And another crossbow bolt.
Yes.
Excellent. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Sweet. Twinkie Twintail. You've got a spider heart. Where did you put that?
It's in his hand.
In his hand. Understood.
Yeah. He doesn't actually
It's just
have,
holding it.
yeah, he doesn't have a weapon out, so he's just holding it in his hand. And I will toll the dead. I guess which one's hurt? I guess the bottom skeleton. Are both skeletons hurt?
The 2 in front of Darwin are yes.
I'll do the top one.
Very well. My wisdom saving throw is 0.
Oh, okay, well. Deal 3 damage.
Excellent. Part of its face crumbles away due to the necrotic damage. That's a rare 0. I will snip that one. Put that one over in Discord.
That'll be, let's see. I'm gonna move here. That'll be my turn.
Okay. After Twinkie, we go to Darwin.
Okay, well, this form is on its last legs, so to speak. So Darwin is going to do a bit of a jump, which knocks Oz he's about a half foot into the air, but when Oz lands back down, it's a different animal. He's going to use his action to turn into a dire wolf.
Okay. So
That's his second wild shape.
awesome. Cool. So right click the token, do multi-sided, and choose the dire wolf. Teach a man to fish.
No, Eric, I want you to fish for me for life.
Tough.
I mean, I'll do that.
I'm not sure which token is the dire wolf, though.
Oh, there should be a spider, a dire wolf, and a hyena.
Up there it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure this out later.
Yep, there you go. All set. And then go ahead and set his hit points appropriately.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So, anything else, Darwin? That was your shift.
And you know what? I do have a bonus action I can do. Darwin, while he may be a wolf right now, he still has his draconic nature as he leans back and does a bonus action of his draconic. Oh, that is the wrong fucking button. Draconic cry. So everything within 10 feet of me until my next turn, y'all have advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Your allies, correct?
Yes.
Understood.
And done.
All right. Thunder.
He is going to move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40. I guess I can't end my turn there because we're overlapping.
Right.
Can you shove Darwin one north? And like you'll take the opportunity attack?
Can I move through spaces with medium creature enemies
Nope.
in them, or they're blocking? Because
They're blocking.
Can I try to do a dash action for more movement and then run through them?
Nope. That's called overrun, and we don't do that.
Okay.
You don't want me to do that. Trust me. Because I will just... The first big creature is just going to ruffle stomp your healer.
That's not very hard because your healer's small. You know, like, it doesn't take much to raffle stomp him.
Hey, you got javelins, don't you?
I do, but it's piercing.
You have a big rock.
No, he does not.
If you threw Twicky, would he count as bludgeoning?
I don't think he'd appreciate that.
Guided missile.
I will throw a javelin at this guy right here.
Very well.
And I believe I do have advantage because it's an enemy within 10 feet of Darwin.
Correct.
Yep.
So I will throw with advantage. Oops, that's the wrong. That's Sweet Arcus Rose's keys, but I have 22.
A 22 does pierce it.
So 22 damage, and then so half of this. Oh, rolled max damage at least. So 5.
Yep. So he dealt 5 damage to that skeleton. Excellent.
And you know what?
Scratch a javelin
Well,
off.
Can I get them back, or are
It's
they
a
just gone
40%
forever?
chance to recover them.
Alright, I'll roll 1d10. It's gone.
Yep.
Okay. And I will use a bonus action to give a potion to Vale.
Okay. Awesome. So, Vale, you are being administered a potion from Thunder's potion belt.
Okay,
Why
cool.
Why is it dice symbol gone? 2. There we go. That's weird.
All right, you recover 7 hit points, Vale. As the potion is administered, the red fluid flows through you and makes you warm and healthy. All right,
Bill will just nod. Thank you.
Mr. Oz.
Let's go for a swing with advantage on low health skeleton here.
Yes, sir. The war pick will strike
If you
it.
got another of those shield of faith in the chamber, I'd really appreciate it.
The war pick will deal 3 damage to the skeleton.
And he will say Scutum Fide and cast a shield of faith
Very
on
well.
Darwin.
Cool. As our dwarf fights
Much
skeletons from the back of a dire wolf, the war pick impales the skull of this skeleton, cracking it, but not quite breaking it off. Vale.
So Vale will kind of thrust forward and attack this skeleton with his rapier,
Sure.
plunging it through the door.
All right. Right into its eye socket. And with a
So it's
12, the
You have advantage.
oh, you do have advantage. Please roll that. Because right now the rapier is bending, flexing,
Nope.
and is repulsed back into your hand due to the spring steel it's made of.
It pushes back. He will disengage and move back.
Okay. Awesome. Vale's learning the system, which is great. The skeletons are going to attack Darwin 4 times here. Or
They can also attack Oz.
Oz. Alright, so 4d2. All of these will be attacking Oz. So, the top one swings its broken short sword at Oz. Oz! I will critically strike you, Oz.
Oh my!
Yes,
I
you
will cast. I will cast silvery barbs.
Can you see this one?
I'm just kidding. I'm a fighter. I can't cast spells.
Unfortunately. So Oz, you are going to be struck for 10 damage.
Ouch.
That's a big one.
Right? The second swing, Oz.
Oh, I hate that. The second
Unless Darwin wants to take his sentinel attack.
And that occurs after. You were correct.
Okay. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to attack the second one who's more injured here?
The second one who's more
Very
injured.
well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and with a 7, we will miss Oz.
Get him, Darwin.
Okay. So when the second one attacks, that'll be a 22.
A 22. That will crunch him, dealing 4 piercing damage.
And a DC 13 strength save or knocked prone.
Very well. The strength save is a 9. He will be knocked prone.
Ah, he has disadvantage.
Cool. The third one there swings at Oz with another critical strike.
Jesus.
Oz, you are going to suffer 14 damage.
Oz goes down.
Oh,
Oz falls unconscious as the fourth attack swings at Oz. And with a 23, Oz, you will fail 2 death saving throws. Lila, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna pop a healing potion into this motherfucker.
Thank you.
So let's see. What is that? 1d
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. 10.
Ooh,
Wow, maxed out the healing potion for
Good
you,
one.
Oz.
Thank you.
Get your old ass up. You ain't done yet.
Oz, you do have to fall off Darwin, so you are prone on the floor now, just for the record.
and he did lose concentration because he went unconscious, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy.
Uh-huh. All right. So, we do need to shove Oz off of Darwin because you can't share the space unless you're mounted. So, all right. Lila, anything else?
I'm gonna move right here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Did you use your action or your bonus action?
Getting a potion.
If you use it from the belt, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, it would have been from the belt. That's probably
Very well.
Okay,
So you
cool.
still have an action if you choose to use it.
straight up crossbow to the middle guy. Let's
Very
get
well.
outta here.
Try to finish him. All right. You have advantage and no disadvantage because of crossbow expert. And so you shatter his skull. It goes spraying across. It dies.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Very well. Twicky Twintail.
Twicky will go 5, 10, and I will cast. Oh, I will cast Cure Wounds on Oz.
All right.
I rolled a 1, so he gets 5.
Which hand are you using to cast this?
My shield hand. What do I do with that? Hold on a minute. It's verbal semantics, so I don't have to actually use. Wait, is it? Hold on, John. We were talking about this.
Didn't you take Warcaster?
Yes, it's one or the other. I think Warcaster counts as material, not semantic.
No, it's
Yeah.
specifically for semantic.
Yep.
Yes, it's semantic for Warcaster.
Okay.
The holy symbol on your shield allows you to do material.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm able to do that then. So I do have Warcaster. And then my bonus action.
Oh, you have shield in one hand, heart in the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Warcaster though.
Oh, right. So you can use it. Got it. You're good.
Yeah. No weapon, just heart.
All good.
I mean, it's Twicky. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah. Now that I move back here, and that'll be my turn.
Understood. Darwin.
Okay, I'm feeling the Hodor energy here. Yeesh. You know what? I'm going to take the dodge action
Cool.
and move 1 unit south.
Okay, that will provoke one opportunity attack.
Yes,
All right. That opportunity attack will be a 12 to strike you.
I am good.
Sorry, a 9. You're dodging.
Yeah.
So after Darwin dodges, we go to Thunder. What
So
would the
I know,
centaur from down under want to do?
I know Lila has a maul. How is she holding that maul? Because I know right now she has
She has
the
a crossbow currently out.
well, she has the crossbow out, but a maul is like a big. It's not like she can just put that in her pocket.
Right.
Like, is she having it like on her back or?
Lila, that's you.
It would be on her back. Sorry, I was muted.
I saw you jamming. You didn't even try to talk there.
I was.
So, I guess Thunder. So this is like he's not going to ask in character, but out of character. May I take Lila's maul and start
Yes.
swinging with it?
You go for it.
Thunder will reach over, and I guess it's a free action to grab
Sure.
an item nearby.
Yep, you just dropped whatever weapon you had, which was the javelin you threw, so disregard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he already threw it. It's already out of his hand.
Right.
So Maul, we just add that to my equipment real fast. Okay, he is going to smash this one right here.
Okay.
I have to. Oh, I have to go to inventory.
Equipment.
Click the button.
Yes, sir.
There we go. There we go. Oh, that might miss.
A 13 does strike the skeleton,
That was close.
dealing 26 damage as the maul goes from top to bottom. The rib cage explodes. The spine goes in all directions, and the vertebrae clatter to the ground.
You use that better than me.
And then I don't think I have. I was standing right here, I think. So that was 5, 10, 15. No, I don't have enough movement to get a hoof attack. So, wait, I can't end my turn here because
Right?
Darwin is too fat.
I'm sorry, I'm svelte. You're chubby.
I can't end my turn here either because they're. I guess I just have to retreat then. 5, 10, 15.
Right.
You know what? And
I'm
just
going
for
to take one opportunity attack from this guy down here.
okay.
And the 14.
No, that does not hit. And then I'll also move 10 because next time I will get my hoof attack.
Okay.
And that's it for his turn.
All right. I did neglect to ask Oz for the con saves against the tetanus. I apologize for having to retcon that. So I
He's
do
a
need
dwarf.
two.
They're disease immune, right?
You're fine there. Second one, you're good. All right. Yeah, just DC 10. All right. Cool. So as Thunder moved away, Oz, you are currently laying prone but healthy.
Yep. He is just like literally just laying on his back, and he like opens his eyes, lets out a big sigh, and he's like, "Not yet, then, MKLA." He's going to. So I'm prone, gonna use 10 feet of movement to stand up.
Sure.
I guess I have 25 feet of movement, so like how does that round? Does that round down
It's
to
always
10?
rounded down. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Man, I can't really do good damage to these guys,
Round it
so
down, just like a dwarf.
yeah, I'm going to move just back here and do a bonus action second wind,
Very well.
and I'll do action dodge. That's it for my turn.
Sweet. Veil relevant.
Well, we're gonna keep trying this and see if we can get it right. 5, 10, 15. So he can get in the door at 15. He'll attack the guy in front of him.
Yes, sir. As you step forward,
I miss.
your
I'm gonna.
rapier goes right into the rib cage and rattles around.
Why are they trying to stab things that have no meat?
Yeah. I'm so tempted to use that inspiration, but I'm gonna save it for a time when I need it.
Okay.
He will again disengage. And
Yes,
move
sir.
Back 15 for his 30 movement.
Awesome. Cool. Anything else?
No, he's just looking stoic through all of this, just
Cool.
going through the motions.
All right. The skeletons will begin moving. All right. And there. So we are going to start swinging. This one has to choose between two targets. 1d2. Lila, we're going to stab at you. Miss you.
And I'm going to sentinel attack it.
Yes, sir. And that'll be a
That'll be a crit.
critical strike because of your draconic
Pack
pride,
tactics.
correct? Oh, pack tactics, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, so that does 12 damage to it. That is piercing damage, so
Nice.
6.
So it's like a normal hit.
All right, this one also has to choose between the two of you. It will also attack Lila, and the 7 will miss Lila. The last one in that row has to choose between 4 targets, and we will choose Oz, of course. Oz, a 12 glances against your shield. And then Darwin, we are going to strike at you twice. A 22 to pierce you, Darwin, for 6
Ooh,
damage. You already have tetanus. We can't apply tetanus twice. The second short sword attack will also be a 22 for 3. All right. Lila, as Darwin is stabbed twice and you are able to live through these swings, what would you like to do?
I'm going to hit this one with my quarterstaff.
You're going to try to? Awesome.
Yes. It's the D6.
All right. And you
Nice.
will bludgeon him, dealing. Is that a two-handed, correct? Or one-handed?
One hand.
One-handed. Awesome. So you dealt 14 damage to him as
And
you
then I
crunch
will-
into him.
And then I will also hit him with my crossbow as a bonus action.
Very well.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
Very cool.
Oh, it was almost a natural.
And that will hit for 6 piercing damage, which kills him.
Minus a
Oh,
bolt.
no, piercing. So 3.
Damn it!
Yep, he had 6 hit points. Piercing damage only does half.
You just hate me, Eric. Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
Look, you guys are doing awesome. Just saying, you guys are doing great.
It's so cool playing this level.
I'm glad. All right, Twicky Twintail.
I will.
As the Gabak is holding a heart in one hand, a shield in the other, and standing right next to the cleric of Imkael.
I will tell the dead the skeleton.
Very well. It got a 16 and will resist your necrosis.
I will not toll the dead that one.
Very
That was
well.
my turn.
Darwin.
Ooh, I am gonna continue to be a target, although the dodging hasn't really helped. He is going to take the dodge action.
Okay. After Darwin, we go to Thunder.
It doesn't say what order the attacks have to be in. So I have to move 15 back. That gives me 5, 10, 15. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. I have to do math in my head because when I move back, that means that this goes further. So hold on. 5, 10. And then that gives me 30 feet left over, which is perfect. So he is going to charge in again. Bonus action hoof attack, the one that's almost dead.
I think you do have to do your melee weapon attack first.
No, I don't think so. Let me see. Oh no, he's right. I
Yep.
do have to do the melee first.
All right.
But I can
Have
also
I
just
ever been
attack with my
wrong?
hooves.
All right. So if you just want to attack with your hooves, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll just attack with my hooves.
It critically strikes. You will deal how much damage? 12.
24?
24. Yes. It goes shattering all over Lila and out into the other room.
That was all my movement. So what do I do since I'm standing on Vale?
Well, you can't end there. So we'll just shoulder check Vale off to the side.
Yeah, could you, like,
But
bonus
for the
action
future,
charge?
you can't end there, so got to
okay.
maneuver movement for the future.
I just need to make all of you tweaky sized, and then I don't have to worry about it.
Mm.
Technically, you measured 5 feet too far, so you would have had 5 feet of extra movement anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did?
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
then
because you
we'll move
measured
back.
from your tile all the way onto the enemy's tile instead of the tile next to the
Oh.
enemy.
Whoops.
All right, cool. So we move you back one. All good. Cool, Mr. Oz. Unless you want to use a bonus action thunder, or you.
I can't. Well, I could, but I don't have anything to do it on, so
Okay.
that's it.
Oz?
This is. Want to make room for Thunder to get in there.
I was trying
So
to get on
let's.
Darwin again.
Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's go here, through Vale to here, and then we'll get up onto Darwin and swing on this guy here.
Okay. It takes, what, 5 feet of movement to mount a creature, right?
I really do not know.
All right.
I think it's half your movement.
It's half. Okay. Well, he
Yeah,
could have
he's not
mounted
20.
from over here. It's okay.
Yeah, I guess I could have mounted from right there, yeah.
All right. So you dealt 3 piercing damage to him.
Yep, that's it for my turn.
As the war pick impacts right in the center of the breadbasket, we go to Vale. Breastbone, I should say.
Yeah, Vale will surge forward and thrust his rapier at the skeleton in front of him.
Sure. And this time you managed to catch it right in the throat.
Hit him. I'm imagining the skeleton screaming and him screaming as well.
As you scream at it, it opens its mouth. You insert the rapier through its mouth and into its spine, dealing 5 piercing damage.
Okay, and then he's gonna disengage again. Move
As its
back
teeth
here.
scrape down the length of your blade, you move away. All right.
Imagining Vale being all stoic, and all of a sudden the skeleton screams at him, and he screams back.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I love that.
yeah. He's down with death. He's cool with it.
All right. So we are going to strike at Darwin first. Darwin, we will pierce you for 3 damage.
Good lord. The dice hate
Oh,
me
12.
today.
That's
You
12
can
to hit
target
you, right?
Oz as well.
Oh, I could target Oz.
Yeah, but actually no, 12 misses me. This is
Yep, the direwolf.
wolf, so it's 14.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for not targeting Oz. We will target Oz for the second one here. Yes, we will. All right. So Oz, thank you for volunteering. As a 6 will glance off your armor.
And I will try and bite the one that dared attack my rider.
Very well. That's this one here. And you will bite down upon him for 4 piercing damage. The remaining 2
Okay.
here are going to choose to
And a
attack.
strength saver knocked prone.
Oh, yes, sir. I apologize. It's fine. All right. I have 2 more attacks to target either Oz or Darwin. Both of these are against Darwin. Darwin, a 16 to pierce you,
Will hit.
as well as an 11. So that one will miss. But you will suffer the 8 piercing damage from that.
They're just beating up a dog. They're evil.
Yeah. All right, Lila Harper, you're in a corner.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy with my quarterstaff. And this will be two-handed because it's not a light weapon. I just looked at it now, so I'm not able to use it.
Okay,
So sorry for that last one.
it's all right. We'll just go forward. So with 2-handed, you will crush it, dealing 6 damage.
Alright, and then if I move to here, will they get an opportunity to
This
attack
one
on
will,
me?
yes.
Okay, so I will just stay here then.
Very well. Twicky Twintail.
I will. Toll the dead.
All right. The wisdom saving throw is an 18. Twicky, that
Yeah, well,
heart is
I won't
messing with
toll
your
the
mojo, sir.
Apparently.
Maybe you should eat it.
I gotta cook it, and we'll be eating it. Not right now.
All right. Darwin, as I don't believe Twicky's going to move from his current fortified position.
You know what? I think I am good here. I will take the dodge action.
All right. Thunder.
I will chew. I will definitely chew these things to pieces once they have stopped moving.
Thunder, what would you like to do, sir?
Sorry, I was muted. Still not enough room to charge through. To break on through to the other side. 5, 10. He will melee this one
Very well.
with the ball.
As massive piece of metal rises and falls like a carnival toy, you crunch down upon it, dealing 26 damage to it. It shatters into a million pieces, and Darwin is out a chew toy.
I've always got Tweaky.
Anything else,
Like-
Thunder?
Yeah, like he's clearly antsy. He wants to get in there, but there's not enough room. So he's like, his feet are like stamping. Like he wants to. Because if this guy wasn't here, he could squeeze through actually and use the squeeze through rules to get on the other side. But
You
that
could
is
move up,
it
attack,
for
and
his
move
turn.
back with an attack of opportunity.
Well, yeah, it's not enough room to get the charge action because I moved from
Yeah.
like right here.
Okay.
I need more space. So that's
Right on.
it for his turn.
All right, Great Oz.
Let's go ahead and swing on this one here.
Sure. The war pick pierces its skull, dealing 3 damage as you puncture another hole in there, nearly providing another masquerade process to it.
And he's going to hold up a healing potion and kind of like jingle it and be like, when you want one of these?
Great for the Ruby snacks.
I'm sorry, did you say you wanted it or no?
No, he's good.
He said he's
Okay,
going to
cool.
wait for the Twiki Street.
There we go, okay.
Sticky treats.
Yep. Alright, that's it for my turn.
All right. Vale Renovant.
Yep, so he's gonna do the same thing. Charge forward, 5, 10. He'll attack this skeleton.
Okay. It does not scream at you.
This one doesn't scream.
Saw you coming.
Ooh.
But you place the rapier point at the base of its skull and you press hard. It has 8 hit points. You dealt 8 damage. It dies. As you now have a skull on the end of your rapier that slides down, the point protrudes out the top of the skull.
You just hear him saying something. No one in the party, I think, would recognize it. But it'd just be these like guttural noises as he stabs through its neck, and it would be deep speech.
Ooh, okay.
And then he moves back.
Okay, did you disengage to move back?
Yes, sorry.
Just gotta jump through the hoops.
You do. Yep. Yeah, I'll get the hang of it.
Yep. Cool. The skeletons are going to choose between Oz and Darwin. No reason to move. Oh, that's way too many. 2d2.
Oh my god.
All right. So, Oz, we strike at you first. A 23 to stab you, sir. You will suffer 7 piercing damage as the rusty blade catches right into the forearm. Need you to roll your Constitution saving throw of DC 10 or get contracted with tetanus.
Don't do that.
And then the second swing would be against Darwin.
And for that first swing, I'm then going to take my sentinel attack.
Yes, sir.
24 for 3 total.
Yes,
and
sir.
save or knock prone.
Awesome. It will be knocked prone, and it will use half its movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oz, did you take your 7 points of damage? Where's Oz AFK? Oz is AFK. All right. The second strike is against Darwin. Darwin, a 17 to strike you.
That'll hit.
That'll deal 4 piercing damage.
I am glad I am just a massive temporary HP in this class.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need to deal damage. I'm taking more damage than everyone else combined.
All right, Lila, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go up to here.
Oz,
going
you suffered
to
7
hit it.
points of damage. I need you to take a con save with DC 10 or get tetanus.
Okay, with the quarterstaff, both hands.
You said 7 damage?
Yes, sir. All right. As you step up with the quarterstaff and will bludgeon this thing for 14 damage, Lila. The entire right side of it clatters to the floor.
And then I would like to. I'll take the opportunity attack and I'll walk away.
Sure. A 7 will miss you.
Okay.
All right. Twicky.
Twicky will toll the dead.
Very well. The wisdom saving throw is a 15.
Yeah,
These things are rolling good.
Yeah. Do be like
Don't
that.
stop.
sometimes,
These are the wisest skeletons we've ever met. These are like the skeletons of Solomon or something.
All right.
Quite a
Anything else,
group
Twicky?
Before us.
No, that's my turn.
Darwin.
You know what? I'm gonna bite it.
Okay. And you will pierce it for 5 damage, which crunches down. You have yourself a rib cage.
Yeah, get some bones.
Huzzah!
There might be a sparkle in Thunder's eye. Anything else, Darwin?
Just some general whimpering.
Okay. Thunder?
He can fit through here now. Yay! That was. You know what? He doesn't need to do the charge. He's just gonna do a maul attack.
The mole?
The maul. The guy from the call is attacking with the maul. Let's go.
And with a 14, you do crunch it, dealing 24 damage, and you pulverize it, reducing it to powder.
I think that's like 4 different weapons that Thunder has used.
Yep.
It's a really cool visual. It's just like a centaur just like galloping through, just picking up weapons as he goes, just smashing things.
It is.
Wait. Oh, we're not out of combat
We're
yet.
not
Also,
out of combat.
yeah,
you
I
know.
do see some. I do see something right
Something
there.
noticed you, yep.
Seeing that. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it for his turn. He's gonna move right here, to give the others some space, and he is going to.
This is a table that is
Oh, it's a table.
4 feet tall, 4 feet high. If you want to get up on it, you can easily. But
I thought it was like a thing on the floor.
no, it's a
So
table.
no,
I will
he'll
show you guys an
he'll-
image of it in a bit.
he will stand right where he is. Do I want to use a potion? No, I'll wait. And that's it for his turn.
Oz?
Oz. I think Oz is just going to ready an action to attack if he gets into range or something.
Cool. Vale?
Yep. Let's see. 10, 15. Actually, let's go this way. That's 20. 25. Vale's gonna stay there and he'll take the dodge action.
Cool. All right. So we are going to then go to the baddie's turn. And we are going to step to here. And from here, we are going to throw little needles. And we can see Thunder. So we're going to throw them at Thunder because Vale's behind him. So 2 needles being thrown at you, sir. The first one will be a 8 to strike you.
That misses.
And a 15.
My AC is 16.
So that just barely skipped off, nearly pierced you for 10 damage. But then we go to Lila.
Okay. I'm going to 15. I do not see anything, so we'll go down here. And then I'm gonna do the dodge action.
Okay. Cool. After Lila takes the dodge action, we go Twicky.
Tricky. I wonder what I'm gonna do. Bet you'll never guess, Eric. Bet you'll never guess.
You're going to Toll the Dead.
Run away.
Anything. So I'm gonna walk up to here and still not see anything. So I'm gonna hold my action. Toll the Dead.
Okay. Cool. Darwin?
You know what? I'm not quite sure what's going on. So, Darwin, which way did the needles come from?
The north.
Darwin looks over his back at Oz, kind of evaluates him, and is going to run up, but into the corner and take the dodge action.
Very well.
And done.
All right, Thunder.
He will drop the maul because it's not his.
It clatters to the floor.
Well, so it's like I imagine it's like a sledgehammer.
Oh yeah.
So it's head first. So it's standing up straight. So if she wants to grab it for herself,
Sure.
It's just right there. But he will draw his. Drawing is a free action and dropping is a free action.
Yes, sir.
Can you do both in the same turn?
Yes, sir.
Or
Drawing
Okay.
is an object interaction.
Yeah. So
okay.
object interaction, free action to draw. Go ahead.
Okay, so he will draw the axe or the glaive again, and he's gonna move up forward 5, 10. There's 2 of them at least. 15, 3 of them.
A needle gets thrown at you as a prepared action.
20.
Missing you. Go ahead.
So what are these things? They're kind of small. Like it's kind of hard to tell what
They
they are.
appear to be a parasite that is in the wood of these broken tables.
What?
They got the sledgehammer.
These
Interesting.
appear to be some kind of plant creature. Roll a nature check. You are familiar with needle blights.
He is familiar with needle blights.
I'm sending this to you.
You have one job on this ship.
Yep.
But
There you go.
what are these things? Let's see. Ew. Gross.
These are spiky little
Anyways,
creatures that live inside of old rotten wood.
well, he's about to cut this one in half with the glaive, so he's just gonna raise it up and bring it down on top of it.
Very well.
It's a reach weapon, so yeah, he can reach it. Wabam.
And with a 17, you do manage. That's a javelin, but yeah.
Oh, whoops! The wrong thing. Ignore that. That was the wrong thing. Whoopsies. There we go.
There you go. 14 slashing damage. Excellent.
And you know what? He will finish his movement right there, and that was 30 feet, so he is going to do the hoof attack.
Awesome. So as the glaive slashes it, you step forward, cutting it deeply and then crunching it beneath your feet. Your hooves go crunching through that table into the ground.
He's just going to say, there's 2 more. They're weak.
All right.
And that's it for his turn.
Great and mighty Oz.
Okay, with a he's gonna hop down off of Darwin. Right there and try to war pick this one.
Sure. And with a 13, you do catch it, dealing 5 piercing damage to it. As the war pick enters its flesh, the comes back out, and spores spill across the table.
Okay, I'll actually move right here. That'll be it for my turn.
All right. Veil Revenant.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. I don't want to block the door. I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and that will be it to let people in.
Awesome. The little guys are going to move, and you're going. Actually, this guy doesn't move from his table. This one is simply going to attack Oz. So Oz, it's going to claw at you with a 22 to deal 8 piercing damage to you.
Yeah, that hits.
At least it wasn't a crit.
I know, right? Jeez.
And then
I like
needles.
it.
Gil wants me to
That's
die
rough.
today.
Yeah.
The needles will also be thrown at Oz. Oz,
Why not?
a fine will miss you as they clatter into your shield. Ding, ding, ding. Lila.
There we go. I was muted. I'm gonna leave them all there. Actually, can I pick it up as I run by?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, I know. Okay. And then I'm going to attack this guy.
Very well. As you bring them all up and down upon this rotted table,
That will be. Oh, we roll. There we go.
the 21 bludgeons it for 8 damage.
Nice. There you go.
Crunching
And
down, the
that-
table buckles more and spores spread all over it.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Twicky Twintail.
Tricky, I'm by myself, I run away! 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I will... I'm a bonus action. Heal my boy Oz.
Okay.
Get 7 healing Oz.
Oz, you recover 7 hit points.
And then I'm gonna Toll the Dead that guy.
Very well. My wisdom saving throw is a 1.
Yay!
I have 13 hit points. Toll the Dead deals 9 of them. Excellent.
That'll be my turn.
Very well. As the necrosis sets in, this thing begins to rot. Lila, Harper, Twicky Tintail just went, so we go to Darwin.
Well, Darwin's hearing them all battling it out in there, so he's going to rush in. So I can't tell the red X's. Are these both still up?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, there are no red X's at the moment. These things are getting pulverized into powder.
He's going to rush up, be in a target, and he is going to bite at this one.
Yes, sir. And you will consume it as your mouth fills with these pricklies. It tastes horrible. And not from like a normal perspective. This is plant food. Darwin, it's not meat.
Ew.
Well, I need to eat plants so I can become plants.
Okay.
And done.
All right. Thunder.
Thunder is going to move right here. 5, 10. Yeah, he can get through there, and he is going to attack with the glaive again.
All right. As you stomp through this rotten table.
There we go.
The 24 does hit, dealing 8 hit points worth of damage as the slashing cuts deeply into it.
Let me see if that was enough for a hoof attack.
It was not.
It was not. No, not enough room. And that's it for his turn.
All right. After Thunder,
There's another one.
You know, Thunder, we need to get you like the Sonic the Hedgehog ability to spin up your speed before charging.
Oz, what would you like to do?
The great and powerful Oz would like to. Right over here. Look at this one.
All right, the war pick.
Hit.
A 12 does strike it, yes. And you will deal 4 damage to it, killing it.
Very
As
nice.
it dies, the spores spread all over the table.
Let's do a bonus action potion of healing, and that'll be it for my turn.
Vale?
The Veil 5, 10. Looking for his other one is. I don't see it. Okay. I don't see anything to attack, so Vale will just he'll hold he'll hold a dodge action.
Cool. As Vale's dodging, we will go to the skeleton that comes around the bend here. Wearing an apron, it will attack you.
He's ready to cook.
Yep. And ignore the slashing word on this. This is a rolling pin, sir.
Cook alert, Twiki. Cook alert.
Thunder.
He's actually ready to cook.
Competition.
Thunder does the 14 clank off your armor.
No, he parries it with the glaive.
All right. Lila.
That's gonna be a right up here. A maul hit. Oh, that's not it.
Oh, man.
Very well. I'll just sit in silence and
You can action surge if you want to.
I could. You know what? But I'll action surge.
Yeah, don't save it for the
Peer
boss.
pressures.
I was going to.
Don't do it. Do we seem like responsible players to you?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Wow. Oh, no.
Whoa.
That's unfortunate. You can use your inspiration, of course.
You know,
Sunk cost fallacy.
Screw it. Let's use the inspiration.
Awesome. There we go.
Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pounding.
Yeah, man. Gambler's fallacy. Keep going. You're bound to win eventually.
Do I just roll it again? Do I just roll
Yeah.
it all again?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
roll another swing.
That one. Oh, yeah.
A 12
I
does
think
not
that
hit it.
Oh,
It has an AC of 13.
You know what? Use my inspiration.
Awesome. So Oz grants inspiration.
Go for it.
Dang it.
Smash
go
this
for
guy.
it, man. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Oh, you will deal 14 damage to it. Excellent, sir.
I
Anything
knew
else,
I'd do it
madam?
from the start. That'll be it.
Awesome. Twiki Twintail,
Yeah.
can you kill Steel?
I can sure try. Roll that wisdom saving throw, Skelly man.
I got a 2. The skeleton has 6 hit points, sir.
Fitty fitty. Nope, I rolled 3.
You will deal 3 damage to it. As the necrosis sets in. Anything else?
I'm gonna move up to here. That'll be my turn.
All right. Darwin, there's a couple hundred bones in that body. What would you like to do?
206 to be precise.
Or if
I'm
it's
going
an
to,
orc.
if I can't kill it, at least knock it down so that Thunder has no excuse.
Okay. Unfortunately, an 11 does not strike it.
Oh my god. Okay, Thunder, you might have some excuse. Done.
All right, Thunder.
I will make a hoof attack.
All right. Can we end a skeleton with 3 hit points?
I believe so.
A 15 will hit, and you will bludgeon it for 12. As the skeleton falls apart, raining into the distance, that's where we're going to end for today. And we will come back next week to go ahead and continue exploring the Underwatch Bastion. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. You guys are doing amazingly well. But that's where we're going to end for tonight. We'll come back next week. As always, guys, if you know someone who wants to play one of my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about getting on the wait list or joining a one-shot. There's a ton of amazing GMs, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. We will be back tomorrow night for the Awesome Blossoms as they continue the search for the Hollow Lotus, which is going to be a lot of fun. We also have the archives, GM tip videos, and podcasts over on YouTube. So if there's a moment you guys missed, go check out the podcast over on YouTube. We also have the clip contest going on where you can go ahead and enter clips of Twitch for either clips or timestamps in the Discord, and you'll be automatically entered to win this half-pound D20 that was made by one of our players. So check that out. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, and we'll catch you guys later. For those on Twitch, yes, sir.
I'll just, Lili, stick around and I'll walk you through how to fix the webcam.
But yeah, guys, have a wonderful night. Stay safe. For those on Twitch, thanks for coming and hanging out. We are going to raid someone. We're going to share the love of the raid train, and we will catch you guys later. Have fun, guys. Be safe, and good night.